Hi, everybody. Welcome to the very belated anniversary stream. We're not even in the right month anymore, but...
It still kind of feels like a May. It could be May.
Is that like a Justin Timberlake reference there?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, we talked about it, and we're like, Monster Prom had, especially like this one, had so many more things left to unlock. Like, let's just fucking play more of that. Like, honestly, it was so much fun. So it was a good one, because we do have another coming up project we want to do, but I still have some more setup stuff to do, and I think I need to find another PS4 controller before we can do that, as well as another cord for it, so that actually might take some doing.
Yeah.
But I can find a cord online.
Setup is gonna take a while.
Not a lot. I do have the controller. Oh, I just looked over and seen you pass that on the bed. Adorable.
Yeah.
I just need to get a cord, and I can get one of those off of like eBay for nothing.
Oh yeah.
And then it's testing it. But besides that, we're like, yeah, let's do some Monster Prom today.
Xavier got a backup.
Yeah, he got really annoyed with having his name changed because he lost a bet.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember.
Because he shouldn't have bet the thing that he was betting something about the Delta Rune game. And then he lost that bet. And it's like, don't bet things you're not prepared to lose. I fucking gamble in games all the time, and I can tell you that.
Ooh.
So, play.
At least you don't gamble in the real world.
I just don't usually have the opportunity to. I actually quite enjoy going to casinos, but I do know that I know the golden rule. When you go in, you go to the ATM and you take out what you are prepared to lose, and you do not touch your card past that point, because most like gambling machines, like casino bots and stuff like that, will actually allow you to take, like, you can use your debit card, you can like tap it. That is dangerous. So you do not.
There's a reason not to have tap on your debit card.
It's just, you just don't take your card out. That's it. Like, literally, just you take the cash out and you use that.
Yeah.
And then if that's gone, that's it. That's the walk away point. But it's the people who get to the point where they run out and then they go, but I could get it all back if I bet a little bit. And that's where the slope is, and that's where you stop.
And I guess that's been some very valuable gambling tips.
Yeah, because like I've never lost more than I've been prepared to. Because I've never lost more than I've been prepared to lose, and in some cases I've won a fair bit more than I expected to. Like, I'd love to go to more casinos. I don't have a lot of people who A, want to go, and B, like an extra amount of income that's like, okay, I can have this and I could afford to lose this. Like, at this point in time, I don't have that. Before, when I went, I did, so it wasn't a big deal. So, how many of you have there? 2 of us. Share controller because we're using this. And we'll do the long game again. Okay, so we used retro last time. What was the other one that we liked? Do you remember?
I don't know if it's, maybe fantasy?
Oh. I guess it's gonna be fantasy vibes because I thought I had to click it.
Oh, unless you want to, like...
I guess we're going with that.
Yeah.
Ah, Spooky Con. For some, it was a nerdy convention, but for us, it was life. It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically, gaily, as gay as a $3 bill. Do people still use that expression?
Happy?
Well, no, like, gay as a $3 bill was actually an expression for a while, to the point where in The Binding of Isaac, there is an item called a $3 bill that gives you rainbow tears. It was for a while, it was a widespread expression.
Well, I mean, like, gay also used to just mean
happy, yeah, and then people...
And so I'm starting to think maybe it has origins from, like, a point in time like that, where... But then that game just was created. It
was an Edmund McMillan, I think is the guy's name.
Whoever made
it. He's got one of those like very interesting and very snappy senses of humor. A lot of the items you get are like, oh, I fucking see what you did there. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he's making a new game, and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? The last game he cranked out with wasn't one that I particularly loved, but I still immediately bought it and played it. He's a good creator, and I want to support his stuff. So whatever the new game is, I'm probably going to get it because he usually turns out a really good product. And we weren't alone, regardless of. You smell nice. I just noticed that you smell nice.
Thank you.
Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos or misfits, but here we can finally feel, no matter what, We belong. Alright, I gotta go with my boy. I gotta go with my boy.
Yeah, and name him.
Are we doing the same as before, or do you want a new character? Yeah, the only characters we have are the default ones so far. We might get the DLC down the road.
Yeah, it depends. I'll just go with who I was before.
Okay.
And I'll just name myself Mira. Just like the first 4 letters of my first name.
Yeah. But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. Almost like we've played this before.
Yeah.
The end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds of the con.
Cool.
Best girl Zoe! An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers!
Omen.
An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I didn't realize that was what his voice was. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots, which we only saw like 3 of last time.
Yeah. So,
Had to be one of them. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives. Well, we'll never have that problem. We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. All right, tell us 3 things you like. So last time I played this where I just picked what I thought Zoe would want to hear. This time I'm gonna kind of play it more myself. However, I am also still going to try and get Zoe. I'm gonna try and get Zoe while just being myself and see if that works.
Did you end up being successful in getting Zoe?
I did indeed, but I had to change who I was in order to attract Zoe. This time I'm gonna see if I could do it as me.
Yeah, you know what, that's...
All right, tell us 3 things you like.
Power scaling.
Owning you're a clown. I feel like the sentence doesn't make sense. Endless merchandise.
Like maybe if like you're like kind of like a silly person.
I guess,
like
but wouldn't that be
your
like
humor?
owning the fact that you're a clown? Like, wouldn't that like make a little bit more sense? Okay, I do actually have animated things on my playlist.
Clown. Oh yeah.
Both headcanons and headcanons. I do like both of those things. And I actually tournament arcs in animes are my favorite arcs. Like Yu Yu Hakusho, hands down, it's the best. Well, that's like everyone, right? It's like every arc.
Yeah, I know. Right?
In Naruto, the only part of Naruto I liked was the exams. Yeah, that was the only part that I actually cared enough about because it was like a nice, like, tournament arcs always do a good job of showing you, it's like, okay, here is how these characters have their abilities, and here is how we're gonna break those abilities in a unique way without making the character seem overpowered. And I like when they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've got.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to be true to myself because I think
You play it however you want.
I don't know if I'm gonna go for the same person I went with before.
That's fair. You actually, I think playing last time, you were like, there's a lot more characters in this game that I like than I thought. Like, I don't think you started off liking Omen, but by the end you're like, I kind of like Omen.
Oh yeah, no, the fact that like she did she basically is like stabba,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something a close friend of mine has said in passing. Okay, let me just see.
Yeah.
What do I want?
What are-
Hyper complex Euro game. The villain.
I don't know specifically what they mean by Euro games because my brain just goes right to Euro Truck Simulator, but like I feel like that's not specific. I'm gonna Google this while you're picking your
It
choices.
seems like European based. Or
Probably.
European based company.
Euro games.
Both headcanons and headcanons.
I think it means like head cannons as I ship these 2 characters, and also cannons that shoot heads.
Yeah.
That's why I said I like both of those things.
I'll put that too.
A Euro game, also called a German-style board game.
Oh crap!
So it's a tabletop game. So D&D, I guess, would technically count.
I didn't even know that would have.
I guess, like, that's based on what I would have gotten off of that.
opening playlists, yeah. Oh, okay, I'll beat myself. Oh,
Okay.
essentially.
Choose your. Oh, I love that these are all new too. Like these are different. Choose your top 3 favorite weird forest creatures. Okay, I like Mushroom Man with a tiny mushroom dangly parts.
This is so cool.
Well, look at him. He's got a little dangly penis. Nut. You gotta get Nut Man, and I don't trust the flower, so I'm gonna go with the fox.
Yeah, better to trust the fox. And see me.
I knew you'd go for the fox first.
I would say,
I kind of like the butterfly chick because she's got like a mask, but like it wasn't choose top 4, you know.
and then,
No love for Mr. Dark Sunflower.
I don't know, the dark sunflower just...
We weren't new to all this, and this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. The sport of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take a project we've been putting off for far too long.
I have too many ideas.
Making our own comic!
Yeah.
We had so many ideas, yet we always found excuses not to work on them. Mood.
Yep.
But for the con, it was the perfect setting to find inspiration. And go for it! Alright, so we did unlock new ones last time. Last time we had action and romance.
Yeah, I think
And we did romance last time.
So what should we
Hold on,
do?
I think Sam wrote me back. Oh, okay. She was just taking pictures of Delphi for
Cool.
art. Anyway, back to the game. So we've got action, romance, I'm guessing sci-fi, and superhero? That's my guess.
Sci-fi might be fun. I don't know.
Who picked the genre last
I
time?
think I picked it last time. You picked it.
Okay. I kind of want to check out superhero.
Yeah, let's go superhero. I'm fine with this choice.
Yeah.
I like this.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. We were young, dumb, and full of cum. And we were ready to start.
Great.
The game saves checkpoints automatically.
Look at her dance.
Really?
My turn? Really? Alright, so I do have to remember that I'm here. Hey, Sam.
Welcome in, Sam.
I do have to remember that I need to avoid the butt plug item because it changed all of the characters' images, and I didn't like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, note to self.
Alright,
everybody.
so I'm hitting the vendor floor first. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Oh, so cute. I love the little shadow guy. Just love it. Again, I can't remember if I pointed this out last time, but the little Mia that pops up when I'm doing the PNG tuber thing, it was based on this idea. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's like a little like, and then it just disappears again. That's where I got the idea from. Was after we played this for yeah. When we played this for Valentine's Day, I got that idea originally.
Oh,
You check them out, and they are awful. As far as you remember, you'd better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine in front of them. What a mentor. We've just, I think I just actually the entire convention
Your
vendors
charm
hall.
went up by 2.
Awesome. Later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the rigged carnival game section of the con. When you find a stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
Whoa.
Does anyone remember those little games that was like a little circle pond with little fishing magnets?
Yeah.
And like the little fish were like little chompy chomps.
I
They had a
remember
magnet in their
those.
mouth, so whenever
Yes.
you fish one, you remember that?
Yeah.
I love that thing.
Oh, they're cute.
Whatever happened to those toys? I want do they still make those?
They might still be around.
I would get one of those
I
now.
remember my younger sister had one.
Yeah, I remember those. They were really cool.
Stop this nonsense.
Well,
now.
you're up.
What fresh bullshit is this?
No. You gave her like a really deep voice last time.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Isn't that a game stall at Callaway? It's a game stall at the Stampede, but it's like you throw like a lure around and it's got like a thing of ducks.
Oh, hey!
Oh, Sir Whitefire. Thank you for the raid. We're just getting
Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi guys. We're doing a belated anniversary stream. We're playing the 4th Monster Prom game. Come join us and experience the nerdy fun. Raid! Hey Sparky!
Sparky!
Yeah, sorry, Stampede has a thing where it's like a square pool with the booth in the middle of it, and there's like rubber ducks, and you have to try and catch one, and there's a number on the bottom, and that number represents your prize. So that's probably what we're thinking. All right, go ahead and give us a deep Omen voice.
What fresh bullshit is this?
That sounds like what you did last time. Oh, I did enter this. Needs goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a paper net, you win a fish as a prize. That's an inconvenient prize. Like, imagine going to a convention and then you're stuck carrying like a fish in a bag for the rest of the con. Like, I have to feed this thing now.
Rubber ducks was a thing in Callaway too.
Yeah, it's impossible to catch a Janine so easily. You could just distract her with something shiny. Okay, Raiden Lark, have a good stream. Thanks, Sir Whitefire. Have a good one. It looks cool in anime, but in reality, I feel kind of bad for the fish. We need to get them out of there.
Such is the way of the blade.
I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools from which you can change these fishies' fate. I'll save you, little buddies. I can do this. Focus, Doug. Feel the moment of the water, the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before... What fucking intent? It's a goldfish. They're not fucking that smart.
Wiggly.
Yeah, like they're not that fucking smart. Doug tries to feel the water or whatever. Is that a Bruce Lee thing? Like you have to be smooth like water. Formless. Shapeless.
Yeah, I mean, that could be.
Yeah, but alas, his paper net rips on the first try. Yeah, because it's a paper net in water. I failed them.
Ah, you suck. I bet I could scoop up a puny fish with one severed arm and chains wrapped around my whole body.
Oh yeah, it's something I didn't notice at all last time. She's missing her left arm, and I didn't notice that until the opening GIF where she was dancing, because when she put her arm out, it was just a stump.
Oh.
And I never noticed that through the first playthrough.
It's so neat.
Omen is in fact wrong.
Oh, you stupid fish. Good luck escaping my fist.
Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend a fish a hand if you close your fist? Omen is punching the water while Nikhil seems set on giving fake deep advice. Stay calm, fishies, we're coming for you. How are they not kicked out yet? This would immediately get you kicked out of that booth. If you're
specifically
like
Canadian.
Yeah, I guess. Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fish. Can you do it? All right. Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. Or to catch a fish, you need to think like a fish. It's time to go method. I don't believe in method acting. I think people who do it are fucking stupid and way too fucking crazy to be around other actors. So I guess we're writing an eviction notice for the fish. He wasn't straight up a method actor, though. I'm talking about people like Jared Leto, who took the fucking Joker thing so far, he was sending, like, fucking semen-filled balloons.
Joker.
But that was the only example. Look at any other role he did. Heath Ledger wasn't a method actor.
That's what round was.
This goldfish thing is a common game at fairs and festivals in Japan. I do remember seeing that in, like, Persona and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this also includes other Asian countries, but I know it's a thing in Japan. If killing people with raccoons was a rule, I expect to be incentivized by the staff. I'm gonna, like, lower that a little bit just so we can see the stream chat around the box there. All right.
Dear aquatic tenants. Per the terms of your leasing agreement, we have violated the following terms.
They have.
Or you have we have violated.
What is this, an American landlord?
You have violated the following terms.
Dear tenants, because we want to charge more money, we are violating the following tenants. Get out.
Get fucked.
Get out of here.
1, no public nudity. I mean, yeah, I guess. 2, no keeping pets. What pets do they have? Each other. Goldfish are pets. 3, no goldfish? Okay, hold on. I gotta add "are goldfish cannibalistic" to my Google search history.
Yes.
Are goldfish
I know some fish
Cannibalistic.
species will actually, eat other.
I know some will. I don't think goldfish are in that list.
They can be.
Yes, goldfish can eat other goldfish, particularly smaller ones, or fry.
Oh, like babies.
Oh, okay. I was like fried goldfish?
No, fry is like another word for a baby.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But yeah, even chat's like, yes.
No.
Oh my god. Fishes do that?
Some do, yes.
Impressive.
You have 30 days to vacate this pond, or face heavy fines which can be paid in pretty shells, pearls, or microplastics. You drop the letter in the pond, so I'm littering now. The fish will turn to it with interest, and then largely ignore it because they're goldfish and they can't read. I don't know what I was expecting to have happen, but here we are. But then the letter distracts them enough to let you scoop one up with a paper net real quick. You did it. You're a hero, Mike. And also a landlord. How ironic. Oh, I get it. It's ironic because landlords can't be heroes because landlords are pieces of shit. You gain +2 charm for saving a fish with your convincing letter, but you
You're
lose.
becoming so charming.
But I'm also losing creativity. I'm at 6 now.
The fun starts
Yeah.
You're up.
Oh my god, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Do I want to go to a hotel? Do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? Do I...
You've got 4 options.
Oh yeah, I got...
If you're not sure what the 4th one is, just highlight over these guys over here.
1, 2...
Oh, it's because 2 are in that building.
4.
That's why it looks like it's weird. 2 are in the expo hall. Mike, you're officially green now. Green is not a creative color. That's okay. Green's my favorite color, so I can live with this. Oh, Lord.
I guess it's not easy being green. Okay, let's go to the main stage. See what happens.
Are dating Sims back? I mean, if you ask Serenity. Also, look, Master Shake is here again.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I just realized what that actually is supposed to be. It's
That's
the podium.
The podium.
I legitimately didn't know that. I thought that was legitimately a giant cup the last time.
Oh my god, yeah, it does look like a cup though.
That's why I was like, that's why I kept making references to Master Shake. I
Sam got the reference.
I didn't know that was a podium. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Identity Fact. I thought it was a joke on Cuphead.
No, it could have been.
The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy guy-looking guy approaches the mic and says that they're not because they never left to begin with. And then the whole crowd goes wild. Oh, yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating Sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating Sims will never stop being cool.
Yay, I'm smart.
Sam, take a screenshot of this and send it to Serenity. Because she needs to know she is valid.
And that her interests are actually pretty on point. Oh,
Hey Xander, how's it going? How are you tonight? We're doing a belated anniversary stream. We're doing some Monster Prom.
Yeah, welcome in.
On it. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico to attend a marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Garuto Academia's Dragon Balls.
Oh my god, there's 3 titles in there. There's 3 references in that title.
Okay. Aw, thank you. It was technically May 20. He does keep changing.
He's like
He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh and
Is that Kingdom Hearts with the way that the sword has the chain on the end of it?
maybe?
Yeah, and our anniversary was technically May 28th, but like we weren't able to like schedule something in, so we're doing it now.
But we'll do it today.
Are you all ready for the best day of our lives? We've got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure shonen bliss ahead of us.
This is stupid. Why would I be excited about watching a dumb kids cartoon?
Why are you at a convention? Some badass fight scenes later. Oh, okay, is this the heel turn? Yep.
Kick his ass, Garuto! You cannot lose now! I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you!
I'm confused, because they clearly just threw Dragon Ball Z, like, in there as a title, but, like, Garuto. So is that supposed to be, like, a Garum, not,
Goku and Naruto?
No, I was actually thinking, what was the sand guy's name? Was it Garum?
Gara.
Gara, that's it.
Yeah, with 2 A's.
Yeah, so, like, was it supposed to be Gara and Naruto, like, used together, or did they put Goku in there?
Gara mentioned.
My brain was like, wait, what name is that? This is also why no Danganronpa tonight, that is true. I'm seeing Yu-Gi-Oh!, Naruto, Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia, and Beyblade of all things. Beyblade? Where do you see Beyblade on Buddy's outfit?
Oh, Nico's up?
Yeah, I'm looking for
Buddy.
Is it the hair? Is it like someone's hair?
Someone's hair kind of does look like that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the case.
I always just kind of figured Yu-Gi-Oh!
Don't worry, Garuto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him the strength to pull through. I've seen an anime or two.
Egads! You were right, Liam. How did you do that?
I just know how anime goes. Watch, now Garuto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage. Right again. Are you some kind of anime psychic? No, I simply understand the basic concepts of tropes. Also, Kingdom Hearts, but as a joke, the designers put belts on everything. His arm is 50% belts.
Oh my god!
That is true. That is true.
Work your psychic magic on me, Liam. What are your winning lottery numbers?
Can't wait for the sensei to die. Always happens. That did happen in Naruto. I don't know. No, Omen, Liam's an anime psychic. He can't foresee regular old life events, just anime ones.
I see. Okay, Okay, Liam. Suppose my life was an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would the winning numbers be?
You know, I can't fault her logic here. It's pretty good.
Please stop.
I'm not a psychic, anime or otherwise. Ah, don't be so modest, buddy. We won't tell anyone you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame. Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him, which is great, because you want the attention on you. All right, you're up. So you can divert attention from Liam by convincing everyone that Garuto will only win the tournament if y'all send them energy by screaming very loud. That will...
Oh, that's like...
That would not be hard to do at a convention hall.
Actually...
And wow everyone by making your own prediction. The true threat isn't the big buff enemy, it's the short, quiet one with the overcrowded design. Both of these are true!
I want the screaming very loud one.
Okay.
Now you're talking.
I'm in. Everybody, get your battle cries ready. Garuto needs our help. But you won't be helping. You can't affect non-interactive media just by screaming. Tell that to my dad yelling at every football game I've ever seen him watch.
Tell that to Dora the Explorer, who tells the kids, like, breaks the fourth
Should we go left or right? And she just fucking stares at you until you do it.
Good idea.
Yeah. Go left.
Go left. Go right.
Yeah, no, seriously, watch any sports fan at a bar or in front of a TV and, this whole sentence takes on a second meaning.
Or they try to micromanage everything.
No, you can't. Not with that attitude. Everyone, let's prove Liam wrong. Ah! Ah! Supposedly emboldened by the crowd's collective screaming, Garuto wins the tournament.
Yay!
If you're not yelling at the TV while watching sports, you're doing it wrong. I was the kid they said the wrong answer on purpose, waiting the day that she will actually do it.
This is the most.
Fuck yes! I've never felt so alive!
This doesn't prove anything. Garuto would have won anyway. Because you predicted it? No, because the episode is pre-recorded and it ends the same way every time. This reminds me, growing up, in my family household, there was a family that lived right next to us that also had 3 kids in their family, and like it was like the same age brackets as us, so it was like really weirdly fitting. And we used to go over there and watch Yu-Gi-Oh all the time, right? And we're sitting on the floor and we're watching TV and we're watching Yu-Gi-Oh, and the dad, and they had like a really old dad, like he was like he was an old computer tech guy, but he was like in his fucking 70s.
Whoa.
Like their mom was considerably younger than the dad was, right? So it was like one of those weird age dynamics. Anyway. The dad like walks by and he was like saying like, oh, you know, like we have to head out soon and blah blah blah, and I think like one of the kids was just like, but we need to know how it ends, and the dad without missing a beat was just like, Yuki's gonna win. He's the main character. He physically can't lose it. That's how the show goes on. And walked out of the room and my brain's like, son of a bitch, he's not wrong. Like that was like where like the fucking glass shattered.
Liam is that guy.
That was
that
where like the
dad.
fucking shatter happened. Where I'm like,
mind crush.
the walls are down. Joke's on the dad. Yugi loses some duels. Okay, to be fair, it usually takes Kaiba threatening to unalive
yeah, that's
himself
one.
to do it.
That is definitely one.
Do you hear thumping? I think it's the laundry. No, like it's really loud thumping, and I'm like, I think it's the laundry. Don't be salty just because you're not the only one with anime superpowers.
Jealousy is a disease, Liam de Lioncourt. Get well soon. I like that.
My friend sent me a get better card. I wasn't sick or anything, they just thought I could be doing more.
Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon.
You gain +2 charm for convincing everyone to scream.
No, I'm not smart anymore.
But you lose 2. You've got 14 smarts. You've got smarts to spare.
Yeah, I do. Okay,
that's how I win duels. I just threaten to commit sewer slide and people let me win. Easy.
Sewer slide, I like that one.
I got that from Xander when I first.
That's a good one.
When I first met him, and I'm like, you know what?
It sounds so close to the
It does, but it's YouTuber advertising friendly.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the hotel and dress up as the Lamb character, which, again,
you get an ice cream
was so fucking. This costume was very common at Otafest this year, and this game hasn't had DLC in like 2 years.
Yeah.
You get an ice cream cone at the food stand. Damn, you ate too fast. Brain freeze.
Oh yeah, that happens.
You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. Fun fact, if I sit on the toilet too long, I also have to do this because otherwise, like, I'll get up and my feet will work for a few minutes before all the blood starts to go back to my legs, and then I just lose all balance and fucking collapse. So my options are get up and brace against the counter and stand until I can
brace
move.
For him.
Or, since my bathroom is so close to the bedroom, I get up and immediately hobble to the bed and fall on it and wait for the blood to come back to my legs.
Oh no.
The solution would be to stop reading things on my phone while I'm on the toilet so I'm not sitting there for that long.
TMI? TMI?
I don't know.
Yeah, well. At least you didn't go into too much detail.
So the shit. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on
Don't vomit.
now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly the brain freeze pauses. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity. Well, at least that was my lowest stat.
Yay.
The toilet is the prime... Poop and run, bro. Poop and run. The toilet's the prime spot for reading. It's usually where I catch up on IMDb articles on movies that I watched in the last, 2 weeks. You head back to the hotel rooms to recharge for a bit, but you find Doug and Nico doing some sort of guided meditation while Omen naps. Are there other characters in this game? Because so far I feel like it's just these 3.
Yeah.
Battle, ship, ship, bat. Oh man, I messed up again. I'll never get it at this rate. You ask what the it is he's trying to get, because so far you've got no clue. We're training. You know the game Battleship? I signed up for a tournament later today, but all the competitors are super intense. Tattoos and scars everywhere. He kept saying really smart-sounding things like, yes, I used to favor the sea ride opening, but I've been more inclined towards the tropical storm gambit as of late.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if that's a real thing. Battleship, the rat opening. Is this a real thing? No. No, it is not. I think this is a chess reference, where, there's actually names for the maneuvers.
Like when you...
But, I haven't played that. I played one game of Battleship in my entire life, and I don't remember there being names. In fact, I have more experience playing that canon game in Wind Waker with the guy that goes sploosh.
Oh, that's more like Minesweeper.
Yeah, which it is, yeah. That's more experience than I have with actual
What does that sound
Battleship.
like a Sea of Thieves reference?
Trust me, the only strategy name in Sea of Thieves that matters is Ramstrat. You ram your ship into their ship because it's the best strategy.
Oh yeah, ramming speed.
Yeah, Ramstrat, best strat. And since they all have really brightly colored hair, not a single disposable background character in sight. Doug was a bit nervous since he doesn't even technically have hair. I told him not to worry. There's no challenge that can't be overcome with a quick training arc.
Nico, I cannot sleep through your foolishness any longer. Doug doesn't need friendship. He needs tutelage from an expert military commander. Me. Let's head to the port. I will need to inspect your battleship fleet if I am to give you proper naval advice.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her it's a game? There aren't any actual real battleships involved. It's these little game pieces, see?
And we wage battle by throwing them at each other with violence?
It's not really a real battle either. We mostly say letters and numbers at each other.
What?
Well, that's stupid.
Let's try the meditation again. You were super close to cracking it. I don't know. I think I need something more if I want to stand a chance. Do you know any good battleship tactics?
Sinking it.
Emotional warfare. Every time they hit one of your ships, tell the opponent the names of the naval officers they just killed.
Oh!
That does sound like something I would do. Peek at the opponent's grid. The game provides such weak protection from peeking, you can't understand why no one's exploited this already. Excuse me, this is the same level of chicanery that is screen peeking in GoldenEye 64, and I do not approve of screen peeking. So we will go with emotional trauma. We decide to practice by having well, again, emotional damage is the best kind of damage because it lasts the longest.
Yes.
If you walk past a kid and you do this and they don't flinch, that kid is terrifying because that kid has never been abused and that kid can do anything. But if you walk past a kid and you do this and they go, ah! And you're like, okay, your parents are doing their job.
What if you do this? What if you do something like that and then they
fucking judo flip you?
Judo flip you.
Insert the Stephen He meme emotional damage. I knew someone was gonna bring that up.
Yes. Oh man, yeah, no.
No, I think the scarier question is, what if you go to do this and they bend over and go harder, daddy? And then you're like,
yeah,
like,
then you're like,
I'm out.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Okay, I'm going to start with B4. Hit. Rest in peace, Commander Pollard. He was a beloved leader and only a week from retirement. I just came back from an ad break and now we're talking about child abuse. To be fair, we're never not entirely not talking about child abuse. Anyway, what? I mean, I don't care. Just a made-up person, right? Oh, sure, tell that to his wife. Just have to ring the family. Maybe you could give them news? Well, Miss Pollard, I'm afraid my friend Doug here has something to tell you. No, I'm not good at phone calls. Oh, God. Hello? I'm very sorry, but your husband, you're,
cease your whimpering and get on with blowing up innocents. Make your next move.
Okay, B5? Hit again. That was our doctor, Mr. Stevens. He was a peaceful man, only joined the Navy to search for his missing brother. No relatives to call for this one. I didn't mean to. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Go again, Doug. Try to get another doctor.
Look at the fucking grit.
Try to get another doctor.
Look at the fucking grit on her face. I am going to go for, but I hope I miss B6. Okay, here's a thought. If you want to miss, most of the boats have more than one space directly connected to the spaces. Stop guessing the spaces beside the space you hit. You sank my battleship. Everyone on board perished, including little Tommy Parker. He was only 17, lied about his age to fight for his country.
17, huh? Hey, doesn't that basically make you some kind of child murderer, Doug?
No, I didn't mean to. I surrender. No more bloodshed, please.
I like this strategy. Effective, and you get to see your opponent cry.
Doug, this is amazing. I can't wait to see you destroy the competition with this new strat. I don't think Doug's the person we send in here. I think we send in Omen. I don't think I want to play this game anymore. Oh my gosh, winning a tournament sounds so cool. You gain +2 charm for relying on emotional warfare, but lose 2 fun. How did I lose fun?
Or you lost 2 fun.
How did I lose fun? I should have gained fun.
I think because you were literal.
In time, Doug's desire to win at something will trump the guilt of murdering fictional people. You're up.
Yay!
I like the sassy zombie girl. Weirdly enough, if Zoe wasn't my target, sassy zombie girl would probably be my target.
Oh my god.
Although Omen's kind of on there too.
The lobby. Oh, hey, I'm dressed up as somebody.
I think this is a Kill la Kill reference.
Yeah.
Although you kind of also remind me of that. Sam, help me out here. Pokemon, hammer, bird, metal. It's in the newer games.
Oh, the
little pink one with a big fucking hammer.
The tink.
That's the impression I'm getting. It's like Kill la Kill mixed with that Pokemon. Tinkaton, yeah.
Yeah.
Walk around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? So you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say you have no enemies. Oh my god, I'm gonna start using that at conventions. Just walk up to people and be like, hey, you have no enemies. And then just walk off without explaining myself. You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain 2 boldness for how cool you look inside your head. You fake a paper cut to have an excuse to hang out with Omen and Doug. Well, again, is no one else in this fucking game?
I think we're just too cool.
I guess.
To these people.
Well, they get their con volunteer hours manning the first aid booth. Liam's there too. The monotony of who gave her a staff badge and a hat.
I am a volunteer.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Oh, she's an overlord, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she was.
Or she was. So she has some background experience with being a leader type.
The monotony of Liam drilling everyone on their first aid knowledge is interrupted by a woman stumbling into the booth clutching at her waist.
Doug,
Don't worry, miss. We're trained volunteers. Those are 2 words that aren't typically the same. We can help. Can you describe your pain?
Yeah, I'm experiencing chest pressure, fluid retention, and decreased urine output. I think I'm suffering from acute kidney failure.
I believe you're absolutely in the wrong place.
Oh.
That's, specific.
Godspeed.
You appear to be the biggest expert on your own condition. I give you this scalpel and wish you luck.
I kind of love Omen right now. That's just the best logic ever. Like, especially with the look on her face that she's like 100% serious.
Here is your scalpel.
Just then a group of guys carrying in their friend who's bleeding everywhere.
Oh, another one? We're busy right now. You will have to reschedule your injury for a later appointment.
We need help. From the bro here, $10. I could use my new arrows of unreasonable sharpness to puncture his kidney at 50 feet.
Oh my god, what the...
I'll want to go to this convention. Totally worth it. What? Why? Didn't even win the $10. Jesus, dog fucking Christ, this is a disaster. A con is not the place to treat multiple serious kidney injuries. You're right, Liam. Only we had more than 1 spare kidney. Wait, what? Why do we have a spare kidney at all? Well, 1 kidney-related injury happening at a con is improbable enough, but 2? That's just unheard of. Anyway, I'll page the on-site surgeon and tell him, why do we have an on-site surgeon? Tell him to leave the Shonen Marathon early. We're gonna have to decide who gets the spare kidney and who doesn't. I don't want that on my conscience. Mira, you make the call.
Oh god.
Okay, save your friends from making a hard choice. Stab yourself in the kidney. Sharing is caring. Split the spare kidney so each of them gets half.
Sharing is caring.
You know what's weird? I honestly feel like this is the choice that you would make because you panic under pressure and you don't like seeing people suffer. So you'd be like, I don't know. Like, that is what
that's probably what I would.
So sharing is caring?
Sharing is caring.
Oh, what a nice solution, thinking of both of them. You're sweet, Mira.
You're welcome.
Liam, would you like to point out how this plan is stupid? It is also a useless solution. Half a kidney won't help anyone, and we'll just have 2 dead patients.
Someone give me a knife.
Well, we won't know until we try. Someone give me a knife.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
We do know, I just said so.
I know, but I implore you. It's been so long since I've been allowed to play with a knife. Won't you think of poor old me?
Aw, you need a little blush, won't you? Aw, just let her cut the kidney, man. Look at her face. She wants it so bad.
Please, please stop. You're all so stupid. Just give the kidney to the other guy, so at least one of us will survive.
Yeah, I don't even have a button for this. Oh, I get it. Mira did the Solomon thing where she threatened to cut the baby and have to reveal who the real mom is. That is not what she planned. It might have been the thing that happened. It is not what she planned.
That's a solid biblical reference, though.
That was smart.
What's this about cutting a baby in half? Should I raid the con daycare?
What convention has a daycare? I have never been to a convention that had its own fucking daycare. Oh, and no! By the time by the time you wrangled the knife away from Omen, the dude with the arrow in his kidney is already bled out. Oh, so the other guy already died.
Oh.
Which solves that little
We're
moral
terrible.
dilemma. You still gain 2 charm for your...
Egalitarian.
Thank you. Solution, but you lose 2 boldness.
Oh.
Let's trade places.
Oh.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. Tacos.
Soda.
That's not a food, that's a drink.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so you said tacos.
I said tacos.
Yours.
Player orders decide based on which food you would not serve to aliens in an intergalactic diplomacy meeting. If you wouldn't serve tacos to aliens, I don't know if I know you. Tacos are the superior food, and they have so much more going for them.
Burgers are so easy to make.
But burgers are bland, and they're fucking aliens. They want exotic.
Okay, I think you win.
Yes.
I'm not the best with debates, but that's okay.
Serenity would back me up on this.
Yeah, she probably would.
Oh, it's date time.
Where to sit?
On it. Gotta get my girl.
Oh.
You and Zoe go to a fancy restaurant. You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You can do that cute thing where you look into each other's eyes while you drink. We need to do that. When we go to Boogie's Burgers and we try like the weirder milkshakes because they have like all those weird flavors, we'll do that.
100%.
Yeah, that'll be cute. We'll do that. And we'll even take like obnoxious pictures too. And it'll be like, super filters, oh my god. Tacos cannot have meat, and burgers can't, and you never know if aliens are advanced, so if they're vegan, I don't want to meet them. Because that's all we're fucking talking about. Like, we're an advanced alien race, and also, did you know that meat is murder? And it's like, I don't care. Anyway, Zoe thanks you for the milkshake, and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as well.
Leg mouth?
That's hot. But this gives you an unexpectedly good view of her butt, so you're not gonna complain.
Anyone need hand sanitizer?
Did you just ask if people need hand sanitizer? You're a zombie! You have bigger problems.
I'm a rotting corpse. If you touch my hand, you might get like germs on you.
Okay, so you remember when people were all like during like COVID's height and all that, people were like, don't do this and lick your hands, because you know people so often in conversation lick their fucking hands, right? But so like when people would ever do that as like a joke, I would look them dead in the eye and just go and like lick my fucking hand. So if someone was like, well, I'm a zombie, and if you do that, you're gonna get sick, I'd be the idiot that would be like, okay. Are you actually gonna pursue Doug or April?
Just out of curiosity.
Go for it.
I'm gonna see it.
That's filthy.
You're so filthy, Mike. What the flip?
Okay, so I have a very good immune system.
Yeah.
Do you remember when the new $100 bills came out and they smelled like maple syrup? Like, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember people saying that. I don't know if that's really.
It is. Like, at least the newest ones were. Because I was working as a cashier at the time. So when one came through, and someone had told me they hate with that, and they're like, the new ones smell like maple syrup. Did you know that? And I'm like, really? So I smelled it, and I'm like, yeah, I can kind of smell it. So the next person who came up to me and paid with one of those, and I was like, did you know they smell like maple syrup? And they're like, really? And they smelled it, and they're like, I don't smell it. And I'm like, yeah, they taste like it too. And they're like, I'm not trying that. And I'm like, so they're like, would you? And I'm like, and I fucking licked that $100 bill that had been in their pocket. And my brain didn't go like, you're gonna get sick. My brain was just like, yeah, don't ever dare me not to do a thing.
I'm going different.
Oh, Sam. Miranda stealing your clown.
Uh-oh.
You and April have a great game night.
Did I win?
She asked if you played Candyland, because of course she did. Because it reminds her of her childhood and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes to you. Have you ever played Candyland?
I actually did. I played it with my niece and my mom.
Can you describe it like can you give me like a summary of what playing Candyland is? I've never played it.
It's kind of like a lot of a lot of typical board game things.
Like,
I've played it, but I've never understood.
Is it dice or is it spinner?
Spinner.
Okay, so it doesn't use dice.
And like basically you go by the spinner, like the color thing.
Something Cluesy joke. Yeah.
And sometimes you can get like events that make you go forward or back spaces. It's not overly complicated. It's just very colorful and very cutesy, I guess.
There's a lot of like classic board games I've never played. I've never played Life, for example.
Oh, I've played that.
Never played the game of Life. I played Trouble once, and then my dad swore he would never play board games with us again. Because I did that thing where if you land on their space, they have to like go back.
I played Sorry once.
Was it Sorry? Was it Trouble? What's the one where if your piece lands on someone else's piece, they get sent back to the start? Because that's the one we played. And
that is Trouble.
I did that to my dad, and he's like, I'm never playing this fucking game again, and got up and left.
Steam.
They have Life on Steam.
Oh, okay.
I love Life. Not the real one, though. It sucks. Mood. All right. 2 hours and one flipped table later. Reminds me of a fucking Dane Cook joke.
Yeah.
Monopoly for him. Just like, fuck this game. It's 4 in the morning, Grandma. You win. I'm sitting on Baltic with crack.
Yeah.
2 hours and one flip table later, you learn how competitive a game of Candyland with April 1st can be. Yeah, in case anyone wasn't clear, the clown's name is April 1st because that is
April?
honestly like weirdly intelligent for a clown name.
Yes.
At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of Molasses Swamp. Is that a real place in Candyland?
No, I don't believe so.
Aww.
Although it could be. They had a lot of names of places that were sugary or candy oriented. In the original game, they used to have a place called Czechoslovakia.
Okay, so this choice is yours based on whatever we're doing.
Oh, right.
Before getting into the drawing part of your comic, you call a couple of your friends. You just realize some of your characters look exactly like them. This happens when you have such cool-looking friends. So you thought it'd be nice to get their approval. Look at that. Look at you avoiding copyright infringement. All right, they're about to cancel your favorite TV show. The TV execs call you. You have the chance of saving the show by brainstorming a new character for the next season. Think carefully. Who should this character be? A dog with a hat? Gary Gunhands? Do what all great artists do. Do a clear insert of yourself. I believe Manx calls this a Shadow Lord. And Super Einstein.
A dog with a hat.
Okay, I was gonna say, before you make your decision, you do realize that this is just Poochie. Poochie the dog from The Simpsons.
Oh.
And that did not save Itchy and Scratchy. We're doing, yeah, so I'm hoping that all the comics you pick through playthroughs
Gary
connect.
Gunhands.
You can still pick dog with a hat. I was pointing out like that's what the reference definitely is probably. This time we picked superhero. So I'm hoping that these comics will all somehow connect to each other.
I'm gonna say that.
Sounds good. I didn't see what stat went up there.
Oh.
Your old friend group has grown apart. This is... So, okay, I have like 3 great fears in life. 3. Dying alone, that's my main one, which thankfully, again, I don't think I have to worry about that too much anymore. Drowning, because I'm a hydrophobe and I've almost drowned like 3 times, so I stopped trying. And the third one is just like your group of friends that you've known forever, just like, not even like having a breakup, but just slowly drifting apart because, you know, you get older and shit happens and everyone gets their lives. Because like every fucking sitcom I grew up watching has that. And it's always depressing. I watched like the fucking end of How I Met Your Mother, and I'm like, I didn't fucking watch this comedy show to get sad about real life, assholes.
Crying my eyes out.
So like, that bothers me, and I don't like it. Friendship, God, what a time for my Wi-Fi to die.
Oh.
Sam's already leaving us. It's all happening.
Oh no.
But been through the drift multiple times. It's a very awful feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 10 years since you last hung out, and now you have to think of a plan that will bring you all back together. It stopped at saying dying alone. Well, that is my number one fear. The not so well-known Tango for 4 competition. My friend group is larger than 4 people. That's out.
Yeah.
Committing a crime that ties your fates together forever. I could actually think of a few people who would be up for this. Too good to ignore 4-for-1 promotion at a local car wash. I only know like 2 drivers. And a night at the local swingers club. Swinging makes me uncomfortable. Just to be clear, you are aware that I'm not referring to on a swing set, right?
Yes.
In this context? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I like sturdy relationships and not like
I
cheating.
respect that. I also am that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say we're gonna commit a crime.
Yeah, do it. It's just a
If I called Janine tomorrow and be like, and pulled that fucking scene from The Town with Ben Affleck and Jeremy Renner, where he's like, I gotta ask you a favor.
Ocean Swamp?
No. It is a heist movie, so similar. But there's a scene that has been shown a lot where it's Ben Affleck walking up and going, I gotta ask you something.
What if it's actually a club where they ride the swing?
I gotta ask you something. You can't, but like, I need your help with something, but you can't ask me what it is, and you can never ask me about it later, but we're gonna hurt some people. And then Jeremy Renner goes, whose car are we taking? Like, if I called Janine with that message, I would have support. That's the thing. So like, so yeah,
Sorry.
like I could commit a crime. So where did I go last time? I went to the vendors, right?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Where did you go?
Oh no, you went to the hotel.
Oh, that's right. We're on day 3. Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, we get to do it twice. That's why I went to the vendors and then the hotel. So I'm gonna go to the. Time to show off my costume. You're roaming around at the theater, and around the lobby when a little dude pulls your shirt and says, "Hey, you need water. It's important to stay hydrated." Yes. This is actually weirdly fitting because at the last 2 conventions I went to, I have passed the fuck out due to dehydration.
Oh, one time, Calgary Comic Expo one year, it was really bad. Like, people were kind of basically getting heat stroke and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of hospital calls were. I remember one of my friends volunteering for that was explaining it to me because we ran into them in the hall, and yeah, I wasn't personally in trouble.
That's why we get you Gatorade before. Yeah, because like the water isn't doing it. Like the water helps.
It's electrolytes.
It's the electrolytes because that was the difference between me blacking out for like 45 minutes and not doing that. Like when I fell asleep at the table this year at OdaFest, I think that was just because we were there really early. Yeah. I don't think that actually had to do with like a hydration level because the Gatorade that we brought and what I had was definitely helping. So I think that is definitely the key.
You're roaming.
He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about the social interaction, you temporarily forget how to properly use the bottle. You water yourself like an awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger who's left confused.
Thank you.
Why does this feel like something that I would do? Maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You get 2 boldness for navigating a potentially... How in the ever-loving shit do I have 18 boldness? That is not me.
Boldness is another word for bravery.
Afterwards, you just have to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's for science! And you find Zoe drooling over one of the display items.
Yeah, you found her.
Oh, hey there.
You here to stare at Garfield's lingerie too? I need that furry thong on my body.
I need that furry thong on your body too.
What?
I gotta head to bed. Gotta get up early in the morning, drive the doctor in a 1-hour drive. Have fun on the stream. Thanks, Xander.
Thank you for coming, for joining us.
Have a safe drive and hopefully a very good doctor's appointment.
Yeah, exactly.
I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it?
I want to, but it's so rare. It's so expensive.
Liam Prom. Be your worst Liam.
Okay, but it's okay because I have a plan. I'm going to sell the rights to Liam Prom.
But that's your project. That's your baby. You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam?
Yep. Nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural.
Solid exposition.
See, this big name publisher came to me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series.
You know, at least the word that I struggled with earlier was more than 5 letters.
I mean, I was trying to think of the best way.
I know, I was just giving you a hard time. This actually seems like a really good time to point this out. If you haven't seen it yet, you know how Steam always has trading cards for their games with like newer releases? All of the trading cards for MonsterCon are different versions of Liam. That's it. And when I say different versions, I mean different. One of them is a Roadrunner.
Yeah, Roadrunner. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executive changing it to fit their needs.
As a fellow creative soul, I just absolutely, I vibe with this.
But if I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made.
As a horny gooner, I also support this too.
I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous though. I'm not very business-minded. I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons.
She's blushing! Oh my god! Even her little eyeball is blushing. It's so precious. Why don't you bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings.
You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator.
I'm in. You absolutely aren't. What you are is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends. I'm accurate.
Why don't you strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there.
Indeed. Dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires you to prove said skills. What negotiation technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting? Whenever she's interrupted, have Zoe stand up and look out the window in a reflective, somber mood. The execs will be really impressed. Pretend you're in an anime. Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge in the barns.
Oh my god, what will be good? These are both funny.
Zoe likey.
Zoe likey.
Ooh, so hardcore.
You help Zoe practice loading a shotgun until it's time for... I grew up on Doom, man. You do not underestimate the power of the shotgun. Until it's time for meetings with one of the community zone rooms.
Oh,
is that the worm from Dune?
Oh my god, and the other one's a mosquito.
Of course, a fucking sleazy executive is a fucking mosquito.
And that one's a leech, I think.
Oh, it is! Oh my... Fucking big brain over here. I didn't even catch that.
They're like bloodsuckers, right?
Yeah, no, that's so fucking smart and so on the nose.
Also, leeches don't normally have like eyes, like visible eyes or anything. But I guess those also didn't.
Well, you're gonna be doing a lot of voicing because apparently.
Oh god! Oh no, I didn't know what I was.
I'll do the leech. I'll do the leech. Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from a Dippy subsidiary, partners with Bebo LLC.
Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant. Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We're prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights for this Liam Prom thing of yours.
Did they just send people that have like, no idea what they're negotiating for? Because like, you'd think they would at least be tangentially interested in the thing that they're supposed to be buying, so they can try to like not even if like they care about it, but so they can try to manipulate you into thinking it's not worth as much as you think it is. You know, you do your research so that you can downplay that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email. Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is quite a generous.
You know, I can't help but think that a fucking pair of 20-aught buckshot is gonna do real good against a slug and a mosquito in about 5 seconds from now.
What are you doing? I'm just cleaning my negotiation rifle, don't mind me.
Okay. Well, if you take this deal, you'll have to agree not to write any Liam Prom spin-offs and create any... The gun goes off, making everyone flinch.
Whoops! Must have misfired, but hey, we all make mistakes, right?
Right, but maybe you could not point the rifle at us while we talk?
Gun safety. Why not? It's part of active listening. Pointing my gun at you shows I'm paying attention to what you're saying.
If you never played Doom, everywhere I'm looking, that's where the gun is. I literally can't do this.
We're both really scared. Like, holy shit. Now, let's cut to the chase. I want 4% of the royalties for Liam Prom. That's ridiculous. I don't know why you young artists think you can just waltz in and...
Just cut off by the sound of Zoe cocking the negotiation shotgun.
Can we compromise on 2.5%?
How about 3?
It's a start.
Once again, firearms prove to be a powerful bartering tool. You gain 2 boldness for helping Zoe negotiate, but you also lose 2 charm. As long as she thinks I'm charming, that's all that matters.
Yes.
God, she's great. She is. I love her. You're up.
Oh my god, where do I want to go?
You've been to the show yet?
That's where I went.
You went to the show, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I haven't gone to the vendors yet.
Let me tell you about birds. Oh my god, Janine needs that. So does Sylvie. We know actually a few people who need everything that's going on in this picture.
Peep Fits.
Is that peep or is that deep?
Deep?
It could be peep bits because peeps are like the little yeah.
Chickens.
But yeah, everything in this pic. Actually, again, Sam, screenshot, send to Janine.
I swear we saw this cutscene before in the last one.
It's possible, but
yeah.
What's the
Either way?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
You're walking around. Why do I every time when it's like something around and my brain just goes right to Sonic? Every single time. Like I was like, you're walking around at the speed of sound. It's like, damn it.
Speed up.
Like people fucking think the DuckTales theme is addictive. That fucking Sonic song.
Yeah, I'd say the Sonic song.
So is you know what I had stuck in my head for fucking weeks, and it's because of one clip.
What?
The fucking Scooby-Doo song. The What's New Scooby-Doo song.
Oh, never mind.
Because I was watching a clip of someone playing Dark Souls 3, and they were walking up to this split hallway, and then that song started playing, and this player ran through the hallway, and behind them a fucking mimic was just hauling ass after them.
Oh, it did like the montage.
Yeah, but as What's New Scooby-Doo was playing, and because of that one clip, that fucking song's been stuck in my head for like a week and a half. Because I'm like, I hate this, but that is really well set up.
I've got to set up my computer for FF14 later.
Sounds good.
It's pretty good.
Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick. Boy.
Okay.
One Kick! Makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim and very bad luck.
Oh no.
The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because after all, it's not in mint condition anymore.
Yay!
Why does that sound like a Russell Peters joke? Like, you know, like about Indian people always have to barter regardless of what it is.
Oh yeah.
So like they're at a booth, and like I think he says it's like it's his dad doing this or something.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, at the booth, it's like, how much for this bag? And the guy's like, what's this much? And then so his dad like pulls it in and goes, shh, how much now? It's ripped.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like that's what came to mind.
Kind of. Yeah, no, that's not that far away.
Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. I'll say it does. Sometime later, you, Doug, and Nico are checking an indie game section of the showcase hall. Okay, there's only 2 of them, so my guess is the third one will be April because you've got that event with her.
Yeah.
That's my guess, but it also might be Liam because you've had 2 events with him.
Yeah.
So
And I can play the... Played a lot of LA Noire lately there, Nico? Like,
see?
and I can play the demo on your website? That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'll say this, dear viewer, in a world rife with greed and misery, it warms his old detective's heart to see this indie game's getting off the ground. Yeah. I know. Look at all these awesome titles. Line Drive, Spookware. Wait, what was that called? Did you ever hear of a game called Roundabout?
I think I've heard of that.
It's a driving game, but you're driving a limo, and it has full motion video cutscenes in it, but the limo is always spinning.
Oh.
So you have to navigate while driving this car while it's always spinning and not do damage.
Oh,
But for some reason they put so much budget into this fucking title that there are like actual full motion like actors like doing like the characters and stuff. And there's a story. I'm like, This doesn't feel real, but it's a real
What is
game.
this? Is this
Yeah,
real?
it's a real game. Spookware, Disc Room. Oh, Once Upon a Jester and Mussolina. Oh, I get it. It's Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Seriously, these are all incredible indie games. Go check them out. None of those are real titles. I can tell you with certainty that none of them are titles without having to Google it, because this game doesn't have a problem with actually dropping real references. We knew this last time, and if any of those were real, at least one of them would have been a real title to keep you going. It's just a shame that games like these don't usually get the recognition they deserve. Doug, you got the answer already. We'll spread the word, eh? Yeah, we'll hit the pavement, use the grapevine, get the scuttlebutt around. Okay, let's skittle that butt.
Talking.
We gotta spend our resources wisely. Let's pick one game and spread the maximum word about. Oh, God, they're back. Like that one. Hello, are you interested in trying Endless Runner number 79 working title? It's oodles of free-to-fun play. This is perfect. These devs are so desperate for players, they're giving away the game for free. Welcome back, Sam.
Excuse me, our company's not desperate. Our demo is number 1 on the mindless clickers section of the App Store.
I would actually believe that's a real section of the App Store.
Mindless clickers.
Like, I actually could see that being a real section. We make our money through copious invasive microtransactions. You know you want them. No.
No.
Nobody wants them.
No. No.
That's so sad. Don't worry, we'll get the... No. We'll get the word out about you guys, and you'll be able to upgrade to macro transactions soon. Wow, that was actually a pretty clever wordplay there, Doug.
Yeah.
For some reason, it looks like this game your friends are most interested in promoting, so that's that. How will you get Endless Runner number 79 more recognition? Telling everyone sounds like a lot of work. Just tell one friend about the game 100 times. It's quantitatively the same thing. No, it's not. Delver in the app is actually spyware. Spies are cool. Everyone loves spies.
Oh my God. Telling everyone sounds like a lot of work. Just tell one friend about the game.
Do you realize how annoying that would be?
No,
If you fucking kept telling the same person?
No, you know what? Let's go spyware.
If you just kept telling, like, hey Sophie, you should check out this game. Okay, cool, thanks Miranda. And then like 20 minutes later, you're like, you should check out this game. It's
hey,
like,
Mike, you gotta check out this game. You gotta check out blah, 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 blah.
You know what this is? This is the Mom.
Oh no.
Mom.
I don't want to be.
This is that.
I don't want to be that person right now.
Works for me.
Oh, good idea. Spies are ultra cool.
We would prefer that you not spread the rumor that Endless Runner number 79 is spyware.
How much will you pay us not to spread this rumor? Especially when that claim is so unsubstantiated. Why do I feel like the game actually is spyware now based on their reactions? Oh, I get it. You're still undercover. Don't worry, we won't tell. This hard-boiled detective's a tough egg to crack. Yeah. 15 minutes later. Liam, did you know this game is actually spyware? Doesn't anyone say hello anyway? I'm like, did they just run up and like not say hi? No, Liam. Wait, You can tell the people who wrote this actually like have a good close-knit friend group, because this, like, Liam is definitely someone in their friend group. Hello, Liam. It's good to see you. I value our friendship.
Liam kind of reminds me of you.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, that's the thing. I don't like me, so that's why I won't bang Liam, because that would be like banging myself.
Exactly. Unless that friend is habitually forgetful.
If your friend is habitually forgetful to the point where you have to tell them something 100 times, that person might have 50 First Dates disease. I value our friendship very much, and because of that, I wanted to recommend you this game. The one with the that's a fucking look on his face. It's like the one with the spyware. Yeah, spies are awesome. The espionage, the hand-to-hand combat, the $1 million suits. But you do know that having your information stolen by spyware is bad, right? Sure, but gosh, if everyone's gonna steal my information, I'd rather be a sexy spy, wouldn't you? I feel like that stick figure picture that's the guy going... I'd rather not just have my information stolen to begin with.
I need a drink.
That's the sad truth of this world, kid. Can't always get what we want. That's why I pickpocketed your phone and downloaded the game for you. Liam, you need new friends. My spy training is really paying off. What? Yippee! Our one satisfied customer down. Let's spread the word about the game to more folks. You leave Liam to work out which dark websites his credit card number's on now. And you've got a game to advertise. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 charm.
Oh.
I'm scared of big crowds.
That is me. His voice line was, "I'm scared of big crowds," and I cannot lie.
That's
Soft or hard magic system.
oh.
Giggity. You decide to attend a panel
Building choices when
writing your magical girl story. Yeah, and this is Sailor Moon cosplayer up there in front of Master Shake, who I've just decided is canon now.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that.
You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl form. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable information about world building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts, which is good because my smarts were really low, from all the knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes. Zoe, you want to hear some dick jokes?
What? Tell me.
After the panel, you,
Tell me.
Doug, Nico, and Zoe. Serenity would be hosting that panel. Are you kidding? You get in line to get an autograph from John Trueblood, the actor who played Wubba in the hit TV show Oops, All Wizards.
Oops,
Why do
all
I feel
wizards.
like the picture of that would just be a person doing this?
Oh my god, I think you actually made a joke once, like, oops, all wizards, like, or somebody made that joke during, like, a Baldur's Gate stream, like...
Oh, maybe. I've definitely used it for Pokemon. Like, whenever I do the solo types, like, I did, like I used the Captain Crunch fucking thing, the box for the set, and then I wrote, like, oops, all poison types on it or something.
Somebody pinch me.
I can't believe I'm gonna get an autograph from John frickin' Trueblood. I'm assuming this is a reference to the show True Blood, right? Like the vampire.
Maybe.
Is that a vampire or a werewolf show?
It was a vampire,
Okay.
and it had werewolves in it.
Hello, Light Yagami.
I have a green apple, a Granny Smith, if you will.
Somebody pinch me. Are you gonna get him to sign his catchphrase? I always love it when Wubba goes, there's too many wizards.
There's too many wizards.
Yeah, I like his running gag better when he's like, but guys, when are we getting pizza? It's funny. Wow, you really prefer my pizza guy. John Trueblood, you've been listening the whole time? We never met this guy before. This is a new character.
Hey, he's like a male Medusa.
Actually, we also never met the executives last time either, so remember how like we were unlocking new character art? I think we're gonna get at least 3
We got
this
some
time.
blood-sucking executives.
I cannot believe I didn't piece together that was Bleach until you pointed it out. You're smart. Yeah, but you've actually been holding up the queue for a while. But it's okay. You know, I actually improvised that line myself. Really? It's my favorite line in the show. Even look at the top 10 best pizza joints in the city to get a pizza tonight in Wubba's honor. Oh, best pizza in the city. That sounds great. Mind if I tag along? Dude, imagine if you're in a fucking lineup to meet like a celebrity you actually like, and then like you're just talking about getting fucking food afterwards, and they're like, yo, can I come with? It's like, yes!
I think something like that happened with Sylvie once. I think it was the guy who does the voice of like Beelus or whatever in Genshin Impact or
I feel like she told us this story, didn't she?
I think she did.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like somehow she pizza with a celebrity. Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Wait. Pizza with a celebrity? OMG!
Zoe would say OMG. For sure.
OMG!
Look at her eyes. Cut to the so-called best pizza joint in the city. The pizza's actually kind of mid, but who cares? John Trueblood is here, and he's like 6 beers deep.
Wow!
John Trueblood, are you?
Are you
Is
an alcoholic?
No, is everything okay at home? Also, is that Arthur?
If it's possible.
Also, there's Jimmy's fucking Minecraft avatar back there.
Nice.
It's so nice to finally meet people who appreciate my creativity. I just know the writers were jealous when I improvised that genius line. He looks like he should be hosting Jeopardy. No, that's Amanda. Amanda.
For my name?
Yeah, I'm not following. That reference just went. Amanda from the.
Adventure games.
Nope, no idea. I'm not familiar with those. Amanda Adventure Games. Oh dear God!
Ah!
Yeah, this guy's face says it all. This is the picture that came up, and like Buddy over here on the fucking side is exactly how I feel looking at this. Although I do get the silhouette. It does like match the silhouette. Like, what the fuck is this face?
What is this?
Hold on.
Nice fucking model!
Had to.
Yay.
They were all, John, stop shoehorning pizza into your scene. Stick to the script, that devil thespian killing script. I think jealousy's why they killed me off, you know. They're all like, you literally never skipped to the script. We have no choice but to kill you off. But I read the subject. I don't know, it sounds like they were pretty on the level with you there, John. Yeah. Listen, Mr. Trueblood, this has been really fun, but we've been here for 3 hours and it's getting kind of late. You're right. Time has flown, hasn't it? We haven't even gone to the other 9 pizza joints. Oh, he's one of those guys.
Oh.
He has, like, nothing going on, so he needs friends, and he doesn't know, like, when he's being
enough
too
is
much.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other night, what?
Sorry.
You said you look at the 10 best pizza joints in town, right? You gotta try them all. You know the saying. Guys, when are we getting pizza? This is the point where I look at Doug and go, this is all your fucking fault.
Hard pass.
Oh God, that's not a commitment I signed up for. Mike, can you think of a polite way to ditch this guy?
No, but I can think of an unpolite way to ditch this guy. You still got your negotiation rifle there, Zoe?
Maybe.
Also, I kind of want her sweater.
That's cute.
It is. You would look cute in this sweater.
You would too.
Convince the TV execs to rehire him for the show somehow. He can make the writers miserable, but not you. Learn from the writers and script this guy's death so we can cut him from Monster Prom for MonsterCon. I don't want him to die, I just think he's annoying. Yeah.
Go with the first one then.
Cut to the Oops All Wizards TV execs mansion. Why do they all live together? Are they in a polycule? I actually finally know what that word means. Is there a mansion sort that's in Hollywood? We may never know.
Many molecules?
No, it's like a... it's a romantic relationship with like multiple people.
Oh, it's polyamorous.
It's polyamorous, but like they're actually like more solidified than it just being a little bit less loosey-goosey. I don't even know if it has to specifically be romantic per se. That might be.
But somehow everybody is on the same level.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
It being a thing.
Okay, maybe I have an idea of what the word means, less so than I know what it means.
I don't know. Yeah. But that's okay. I feel like you probably explained it the best you could. I don't know what it meant.
You, your friends, and John Trueblood start throwing pebbles at the mansion window. Come on, guys, you gotta take me back. Take Wubba back.
God, please take Wubba back!
TV execs appear at the window. They're all wearing matching pajamas and nightcaps. What the? John, is that you? Who's with you? Don't you know what time it is? It's time for you to open your hearts and let me back on the show. Fans miss the pizza. You know deep down that you miss the pizza too. You miss that you'd bring pizza to set so often. Really lowered the catering budget. You made our working relationship so difficult. You always shoehorned at the stupid pizza line in your scenes. We couldn't trust you. I'm a changed man. I'm sick of pizza. I just ate at 10 pizza places in a row. Wait, we actually went through that first? Maybe so, but how will we justify Wubba being brought back to life? Pretty implausible at this point.
I'm sure that we can devise a literary workaround so brilliant, no one will question how Wubba managed to survive. How'd he die again?
Wubba was decapitated, full of gore and everything. It was pretty brutal. Yeah, you got your work. I mean, you are a writer, Zoe.
Oh.
I've got it. What if he survived thanks to the power of friendship?
Very original, buddy.
I have the definite. Yeah, sure. Hit it, Sam. The execs to do it, well, only if you all get off their lawn. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity. So fucking charming.
I know the map by heart.
A polycule is a group of individuals involved in romantic relationships that connect all members of the group. It's not necessary for every individual in a polycule to be in a relationship with every other individual, but it's also not common. The most simple and arguably the most common polycule structure is a V-shaped polycule structure with a 3-person polycule where one person's dating the 2 others, but the 2 others are not dating. Okay, so I do believe I follow that.
Yeah.
So if you had 4 people in a polycule, for example, person A and C could be banging, but they don't necessarily have to be dating the other 2, but someone is good, like all 4 of them in some tangent. It's like playing a game of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with banging.
Oh, wow. Yeah, not my thing.
No,
Not my scene. Oh, hotel in.
Let's go with the really tired and cliche I hate my wife joke and go, but why would I want to disappoint multiple women?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm not. I've tried to be like the open-minded person when it comes to like that kind of thing, and I can't. I like having that one person that I wake up and I think about and I dedicate my energy and time to. That's not to say that the other methods aren't valid. If it works for you, it's great. But I've also been hurt and betrayed and traumatized enough that I wouldn't be able to shake the fact that, like, oh, they have multiple partners because I'm not enough. Even if it was explained to me in a very mature and respectful way that that's not the case, but again, in my head,
in your head,
yeah,
ingrained. Yeah, no, I feel the same way.
Does that building look like a toilet paper roll to you?
It does.
Okay.
I never really looked at it that way. Oh my god. I guess I could. Oh wow.
Oh, you're making the costume we saw you wearing earlier. You decided to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're a classy bitch like that.
Yeah.
It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like a twisted torso, a hug on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner. All of those are things that sound like something Janine would drink.
Yeah.
What do you know? They do have those cocktails.
Oh, right.
You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names.
Oh, no.
Your stats seem considerably more balanced than mine, but I have, like, very highs and very lows.
Yeah.
Later, after waiting in line for 46 minutes, but who's counting, you, Omen, April, and Liam have made it to the con security checkpoint. I'm uncomfortable with the fact that you brought Omen to security.
Oh my god, and one of the security members is like a Cupid.
Yeah, and the other one is...
Oh, a cherub.
I think this is one of the bosses from Cult of the Lamb.
Ooh.
That was through the metal detector, sir. Certainly, I don't have any metal on me, but you may find a dangerous weapon on my person if you conduct a more thorough search.
Oh.
Is that a dick joke from you, Liam? Are you hitting on me?
Absolutely
What?
not.
No, absolutely not. God, no. Just one no would have been enough. Oh, it's so sad. Getting drunk while working on cosplay, there's so many things in this game that make me think of Janine. Okay, well, if you're done assaulting my partner's self-esteem, you can be on your way. This is the definition of ineffectual security theater. You didn't even confiscate this. A book? Not just any book, it's The Abolition of Work, dangerous incendiary essay that forces the reader to reevaluate everything they think they know about our rotten system.
But what makes it a weapon? Are you going to throw it at someone's head?
No, but I may throw it at someone's mind. I'm confused. Is your friend stupid or something?
No.
Yes. Maybe I didn't properly convey the thought-provoking ideas of the end. You know, I take it back. Omen's fine. I regret they brought Liam to this checkpoint.
Yeah, Liam.
Allow me to elaborate. This isn't going to end anytime soon. You need to convince the security guards to take Liam's book. Improvise a reading club with the guards so you can read and discuss the underlying ideas of this essay so they can finally understand what Liam means. That's the fucking boring answer. You guys see any movies about crimes? They always carve holes in books to hide drugs and guns. That seems like a more efficient way to get rid of the book. It's your call, though.
Oh my god.
This is your choice.
Oh, do I want to be boring or do I want to have to, like, be crazy again?
I think the question is, how badly do you want to get out of this lineup?
We're in a lineup for security?
You're in a lineup to go somewhere.
Metal detecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to be in a lineup.
Then you probably want to get out of here faster.
So this one here?
That would be the faster one. True. In tons of movies, which means it definitely happens in real life. Yeah, that's flawed logic, but it also does kind of mean it can potentially happen in real life.
Yes.
Right you are, partner. That's probably why I don't know why I give the baby a deep voice. That's probably why they invented books in the first place.
He looks like he could have one of those.
No, wait! The book is hollowed out, but rather than finding a weapon inside, the authors find another book. It's a Russian nesting book.
Oh my god, it's a Maryushka.
The cruel but very hot Liam, were you hiding gay fan fiction?
Oh, Liam, I didn't know you.
The prince stared at me with his problematic but very hot eyes. He smirked at me in the way that made me forget all the terrible things he did just yesterday. Damn it, this is so embarrassing. I wish everyone was dead. Why would you hide a book inside of a book? Is it secretly drugs?
Ooh.
This is the balloon.
I know, I told the cruel prince. What? Cruel prince like a drug.
Is this the horny balloon?
Probably.
Because like, look at her horrified face.
He's like, holy crap. Drugs aside, I must point out there are some impeccable abs on the cover of this other novel.
Even Omen's getting horny. Omen stares intensely at the cover. April and Liam do too. Stop lusting over that book, you three. That's it. I'm confiscating it. Yeah, carrying guns into a public event? Get behind that. But we gotta draw the line. So this con takes place in America. We gotta draw the line somewhere, and that somewhere is at erotica.
Look, Liam, they took your book, just like you wanted. You must be pleased. Remind me of the title later. I want to peruse it. I want to peruse it. The abs intrigue me.
Guys, she's just talking about the ability point system from Dark Cloud.
Yeah, that's right.
Not anything else, not anything dirty. You will enter the conning game +2 fun from Liam's guilty pleasure, but lose 2 smarts. The Cruel Prince's abs will give you many things, but smarts are not one of them.
Nope. But I am fun.
I'm with Omen here.
Yeah, Omen. Yeah, Omen's
There's
growing
too
on me
many
too.
options.
What's this about gay porn? Yes.
Well, Liam was hiding gay porn inside of a book about being a nerd. Where have I not been yet? I think I went to this room, but I don't think I was up here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the game room.
I also have to been.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game, which we now know what that means, based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. Like the original game, but there are different point values.
Never have I ever?
Yeah.
I've heard of that game.
Yeah, it's a game I don't play because I don't drink.
Yeah.
Point value is assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. Okay? 2 hours later, you decide you will never will you ever play this game again. But at least you gain 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things other players admitted.
We're getting to be fun people.
I played a sober version of that game.
Wow.
That sounds decidedly less interesting. You later find yourself with Zoe, Omen, and Nico attending a miniature painting workshop. We're gonna let Omen do something as fucking detail-oriented as painting miniatures?
Or she's gonna get super.
I'll be lurking while I play FF14.
Yay! Sounds good.
Sounds good. Time to get your art on. Who the fuck is this? Oh my god, she's so cute!
Miku.
Zoe's wearing a Miku hoodie!
Oh my god. I don't know what this creature is reminding me of, but he looks like...
He looks like an owl.
He looks like an owl. He
How do you do how do you do Blather's voice from Animal Crossing?
That's great. All today, I want to take turns showing off your unpainted miniatures.
If we must, I brought this.
Why is it Collie, is it just a knife? Did she just bring a knife?
Pizza time.
No, we already did that. We went to 10 different pizza places with that actor.
Dang it! Oh.
In a miniature, it's a figurine. It's a miniature painting workshop.
I fail to see the distinction. Both are small statues, are they not?
Is this just the argument of like, that's not a toy, that's an action figure, but like with minis and figures instead? Is this just the same thing?
Maybe.
I can't have pizza now because calories.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I thought she said I can't have pizza now, but calzones. Because that's what Cody has in the fridge.
You got some calzones.
I must live vicariously through Spidey. Oh, we were watching just some random videos earlier, and I think we got on the donkey for a while, and he was playing that Spider-Man game that Miranda was saying that you played.
Yes.
With like the Bruce Campbell narrator and all that, and it was good stuff. It was good.
Oh. Yeah, but your figurine already painted. Painting over the previous artwork will destroy their art. Ah!
Counterpoint. I believe that it will improve it. Wait until you see the fishnets I'm going to paint on this thing. Your loins will surely tremble.
I do have a figurine in there with fishnets on it.
It's too big. You use far more paint than I'm willing to each of you for use for free.
I mean, I could just let Omen use some of my paint.
God, Zoe, you're so fucking perfect. Just like lays an egg halfway through that.
Look, Mr. Hippo rules, I'm gonna have to kick him out.
Try it. I have laid waste to better warriors than you, puny man. You shan't survive a battle against the undefeatable Omen.
We came to this conclusion because we also watched Donkey's video on Michigan Report from Hell. You need to find the audio clip for Briscoe going, "Oh my god," and make it a redeem. I don't know if that game's gonna be well known enough that the audio clips for that will be sourced, but if you can find it, I bet you could make a really good redeem for that. But you are defeatable, right? Weren't you in prison for like a century because you were defeated? Or was that like by choice? You know, I don't know which character he's cosplaying. I thought it was Zoro at first from like One Piece, but the hair and the eye patch make me think it's something I'm not, like Token Rambu or something. Like, what fucking character are you?
I'm not sure. Not now, Nico.
I think it's safe to say the tensions are running high. Well, gee, who would have thought that bringing Omen to a place like this would have had negative repercussions?
You can use a YouTube clip and make the redeem.
That's true. That's true.
Nice.
You should de-escalate the situation before Omen gets kicked out of the workshop, or she kills the owl guy. Call the organizer's mother and see how she feels about her son being a gatekeeping jerk. I don't know what the next answer is yet, but it's gonna have to be pretty good to beat that. How uncultured. Everyone knows that figurines are the fathers of miniatures. How do you think miniatures are made? No.
No. Yeah.
Call the organizer's mother and
it.
tell her what an exclusionary little bitch her son is being. She shows up promptly to scold him. What are you doing here? I told you to wait in the food court until I was ready for you to drive me home.
Henry, what's going on here? Mike told me you're trying to gatekeep someone from your workshop. This isn't how I raised you.
How did I get remembered? Is this a Yakuza reference? I don't think this is. Like, the eye patch does make me think Majima, but Majima I don't believe ever has a... like this going on?
Well,
like
not top notch. No.
Yeah. Figurine! This is a miniature painting workshop. Why did you never get that?
Dear, I know you're only lashing out because you're still upset that the other fine art school students bullied you in college.
Mom, why would you bring that up now? You're embarrassing me.
I know that those mean kids hurt your feelings when they told you miniature painting wasn't fine art. But being hurt doesn't mean that you can hurt others. Yeah, don't you see that you're just using your pain to justify bullying Omen? You're hurting her feelings too.
Omen's like, not sure if true.
Omen, help me out here.
Ouch.
Oh,
my feelings.
My feelings. They hurt.
No, give us a deadpan. Like,
okay.
Just like,
okay,
ouch.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, ouch. My feelings. They hurt so bad.
That's the energy.
There we go.
It's okay, Henry. Like any good Ronin, you must You must bear the weight of your tragic backstory, but you cannot allow your dark past to cast dishonor on your present. And if swordplay can be a fine art of finely wrought death, minute painting can be a fine art too. And so can painting a figurine.
Yeah.
Any rat bashing in this game? I don't think so, but we did shoot a shotgun at a leech and a mosquito earlier.
Yeah, that was really fun.
You really think so?
If I say yes, will you cease this self-pity and allow me to paint fishnets on my figurine's luscious thighs?
Yeah, because if you don't, I think we're all gonna riot. I think we all want to see that. Turns out he will. You gain +2 charm for keeping Omen in the workshop, but you lose 2 smarts.
Oh, wait, that's not me. That's you.
Yeah, this one was me.
Yeah.
At least no one thought to ask you why you have the organizer's phone. I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
One of us can have psychic abilities or something that we're not telling the other people about. What do I want to do? More creativity.
Unfortunately, you don't have that item that tells you which one does which.
I'll go to the merch hall.
You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyperistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet with a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like, +2 charm good.
Okay, I'm charming.
You, April, and Omen are visiting Liam's Yao stand, because I know how to fucking read. Yowie stand when a new sinister-looking customer appears. Greetings. I knew you were ripe for the gay. Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in any of my collections? I hate to brag, but they're some of my best work.
You hate to brag? Then why do you do it so much? Are you some kind of masochist?
I like how she's like inquiring, like she doesn't understand that was like a figure of speech. Yes, your work is exquisitely and delightful. The longing you've captured these cum shots are mesmerizing. I cannot believe that's a line I can out.
Yeah, it's got a real I want to look away, but I can't vibe.
Yeah, but I noticed that your stand isn't very popular. I could help with that. I have the power to make you the most popular artist of the con. Do we have a deal?
That looks like Satan, or the devil.
I'm pretty sure that's the devil. I see what you're trying to do. The catch is that you're a devil and you want my soul in exchange, right? No? I'll pass, and frankly, do better. The most popular artist at the con? That's a shitty deal. Like, we're not even talking the best artists in the world. We're talking about the best among, I don't know, 80 artists or so. You must be a lesser demon at best. Oh, fine. Fuck you. Your soul probably smells weird anyway. Anyone else here want to make a deal?
Sorry, but no.
Sorry, walked into a draconian contract. I can give you my agency's number if you want to collab, though.
I'm actually confused here because this could mean two things. This could mean
Draconian can also mean like
really old.
Really old.
Yeah, or she could mean a dragon's contract.
Yeah. Ooh, I could use some dark magic for.
Almond? No, just like this fucking spray bottle.
Fine, I'll pass. I'm still on this bullshit redemption arc racket. I will take your business card though.
Well, I'm not leaving here without someone's soul. I've got quotas to make, damn it. Looks like it's up to you to make a deal with this dude so he gets the fuck out. Sell your soul to make Spooky Con an endless loop of fully wacky misadventures and constant pursuit of love. Sell your soul in exchange for someone else's soul. Chances are you're getting the better deal.
Huh?
I guess they're saying that your soul sucks, so any other soul is a trade-up. Or you could trade it for wacky misadventures in the constant pursuit of love.
Oh my goodness, that first one does kind of sound fun.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Deal. Goodbye.
What have you done? This con. Oh no.
Does she? You've literally never seen April in any prior games within this franchise. Nice meta jab. I suppose it was only a matter of time before Mira messed with the fabric of space-time.
It was? I would have appreciated knowing that before I befriended her. Oh, I'm
To be fair, none of us had a choice in the matter of befriending Mira. You are just a way of life.
I am a way of life, the Mira way of life, if you will.
What was the Piplup's voice again? You know, if they made this the same dialogue, but they made it happy, it would just be the Luma from the fucking Mario movie.
Boo-hoo, we're trapped inside a convention full of fun activities and food.
Ooh,
This is still leagues better than being imprisoned inside an Iron Maiden for centuries. Get some perspective. Hey, I like your attitude.
Yeah, it could be worse. Life is just a series of time loops anyway.
What are you talking about?
Well, there's the loop at the academy that repeats until the day of prom, the one leading to the meteor shower at summer.
Oh.
He's just talking about the other games.
Oh my god! I think there is a thing in the other games about this thing. So we're stuck in this loop forever?
Not necessarily. If you're popular enough, you might get invited to return in the next loop. I hear it's going to be winter themed. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if Monster Prom 5 is a winter game.
Oh my god.
Like, they actually foreshadowed
like
it.
Christmas or something?
Yeah.
Or some sort
Because,
of
like, this is still basically
ski
brand
trip
new.
or
So if
whatever.
they wrote this, and they were already planning that for Monster Prom, that's gonna be genius.
What does that even mean?
Okay, enough with the meta jokes. You all go eat some corn dogs because hitting the food stand is how we end events in this game. You'll agree not to mention that your life is one big time loop again. How convenient. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 boldness.
Groundhog's Day.
Alright, back to the expo floor. Roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Melissa's not here for this.
Unacceptable?
That'll work. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way, a knife fight to the death.
Oh god.
Omen, I need your help. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain 2 boldness for always carrying a knife with you for no reason at all, and because I'm kind of scared of you. I have 22 boldness.
Holy crap.
You're like, this is a D&D character sheet if I ever saw one. Just every unbalanced and then a dump stat. Walk around the lobby, taking in the sights when a middle-aged stranger with a brochure approaches you. Excuse me, youngster. Unacceptable. Excuse me, youngster. Oh my god, she's dressed as Garfield.
Hello.
He's so cute.
I don't like Mondays very much.
Excuse me, youngsters. I'm looking for the conference titled "Is Sofa a Type of Chair?" Can you point me towards it? Nico, why aren't you wearing clothes again?
Hey there!
Of course. It's right behind that door. Oh, good thing I found you. I was starting to think I'd made a mistake. What's Chris Pratt doing? I'm just making this wasn't the annual chair con.
No, this is definitely ChairCon.
Yeah, see, this is my chair right here. That's such a relief. My boss could have fired me for missing the most important chair-related event of the year. The chair business can be tough. You bet. As if that weren't enough, my wife just asked for a divorce. Wow, this got dark. I'm trying to get over this rough patch by being a better chair professional. Anyway, here I am blabbering with the conference, but to start, see you around, fellow chair enthusiasts.
Bye. Good luck with the divorce thing.
Guys, what the heck did you just do? I know, I think my improv started well, but I sort of lost the plot. That's not what I'm talking about. You lied to that poor guy. Well, yeah, but it was just a little white lie, you know? You looked to spirits.
Oh, that's what happened? I thought you were fucking with him and I decided to join you.
I love her. Well, it's too late to undo the damage now. When that man finds out, it's going to be our fault.
So?
So I won't be able to sleep at night. What if we got you some ice cream? Would that be better? No.
Okay, what if we spin an elaborate lie so he never finds out he's at the wrong con? Would that make you happy?
Aw, thanks, Kay.
Okay.
How's it going?
Hello.
We have to help.
That'd be much better, yes. Deal. Let's undo the damage of our lies with more lies. Okay, why do I feel like one of the stories is gonna actually be to like make this chair con? Like, so it's not wrong. Like, why do I feel like that's one of the plans before I even click this button? People around here love cosplay. Convince everyone to help you cosplay so this con becomes as a chair. There it is. You're this gathering of fans of face sitting. Take this poor guy there and convince him it's the future of chairs. I feel like this is probably the Zoe answer, but this is, I already thought of this before it even told me, so I have to pick this. You start persuading cosplayers to pull off the ultimate cosplay, an entire con cosplay. Soon enough, you've got tens of weebs enthusiastically talking about chairs. Hello, fellow chair enthusiast. Can you help me find my way? Of course I can help you, for I am Batman. There are two things I love: fighting crime and sitting on a chair. Oh, I guess that's Garfield. And chairs with lasagna furniture, just like this con, which is definitely about chairs.
Hey, remember me? I'm
Hey, it's you again. How's the chair con going? Good, but I didn't find the conference. Did you lie to me, or?
OMG! Charles Chair, heir to the chair dynasty? I've heard his great-great-grandfather invented chairs.
I'm so disappointed there's not going to be a chair-faced Chippendale joke in here somewhere, but damn it if it's not a missed opportunity. Is that so? But I read somewhere that, oh, check out this room. There's at least 30 chairs. You ever seen this many chairs together? Yes, at last year's chair con.
But that was last year, and these chairs are here now.
Yeah, stop focusing on the chairs of the past. You'll never witness the chairs of the future. This is getting too much even for me. I think I'm gonna go sit somewhere. Well, if you need to think about stuff, sitting is definitely the right way to do it.
See ya.
Bye, and never forget, a sofa will never be a chair.
Jesus, Zoe! Where did that come from? Thank you so much, guys. Now I'll be able to sleep at night. Yes, and all thanks to the power of cosplay, right, Batman? Indeed. But a sofa can also be a chair. Just like this con can also be a chair con. You know, Batman is a chair expert. You gain +2 charm for persuading an entire con to cosplay is different, and -2 fun con.
You've got 20 charm now, guy.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Your stats are so much more balanced than mine.
I don't know, I don't know how I do this stuff.
Post-mortem dominoes? Knock him dead. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learned that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids eating your own pieces. Now related, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't that hard, but still. Plus,
Yeah,
two smarts for you.
smart. I'm getting a smart.
You look Batman's here.
Yeah.
Later, you, Nico, Liam, and April attend a panel entitled, Can the Power of Friendship Beat Everything? Let's find out. This is going to be a short panel. The power of friendship literally never fails. Thank you all for coming. Now, I know what you're thinking. This will be a short panel. When has the power of friendship ever failed? Dang, he's good! But we must think. How can the power of a friendship be scaled? How can we empirically test the power of friendship across media? I'm Wiz, and that's Boomstick, and today we're with pixel measurements and algebraic formulas, obviously. Oh God! Let us compare the power of Maka and Soul's friendship in Soul Eater to that of All Might and Decans in My Hero Academia. I hope you all brought calculators. April looks how I feel right now. Wait, I gotta do math if I want to be a powerful friend? I've been doing this all wrong!
What a try.
This panel is a load of pretentious dribble. Imagine trying to explain the power of friendship using only algebra. Someone clearly hasn't heard of differential calculus. You cry out as what feels like eagle talons grip at your arm hard, and you look to see that April has grabbed you. Save me! It reminds me of the first Ice Age movie when Sid looks at the camera and goes,
Oh, me? Yeah.
She's right, you all need saving. Liam and Nico fall into this panelist Tsukiyomi spell of utter intellectual bullshit. I think it's a Naruto reference.
That's also
You gotta
the
say-
name of the moon god in Japanese mythology.
Ah, you gotta say something to debunk this whole bullshit panel and show everyone that it's not that deep. Aren't all of our attempts to build overly complicated formulas just our way of coping with life's uncertainties? If friendship is such an effective source of power, you wanna be friends with me?
Oh, I don't know. Both of these answers seem good in their own ways.
But what would Mira do?
What would Mira do? Make more friends.
Friends!
Friendship.
Sure, I guess. Sweet, a new friend. Let's do friend bonding stuff. You decide to throw a party at your new friend's house. You invite 40 people because your new friend deserves a big-ass party. Finally, what is all this? Who are these people?
You're such a silly goose.
You silly goose. We threw a party to celebrate your new friendship with Mira.
Yeah, thanks for having us. By the way, someone clogged the toilet.
Oh. Also, could you go buy some more snacks soon? We've emptied the fridge already.
I must say, if you want to throw a party, you should have been a better host and bought more food. I had no idea I was hosting a party.
Still, you could have had more snacks, but I accidentally broke that big vase in the bedroom. So we can call it even, okay?
What? Those were my mother's ashes. Okay, I gotta be honest with you all. It was me who clogged the toilet.
Oh.
After 4 hours of hard partying, everyone left you. Everyone's left but you, your friends, and some drunk passed out in the bathtub. My house. It's destroyed.
That's the power of friendship.
No big deal. I'll use the power of
Look at
friendship to
that
fix it.
wrinkle.
Nico strains all their muscles as hard as they can, and nothing happens.
Well, guess that myth's busted.
Honestly, it's better this way. It's really cheap when the situation magically gets solved by the power of friendship. Liam's right, this is for the best. You lost 2 smarts, but gained 2 charm for making a new friend. I don't think that friend's gonna be your friend for very long.
Oh, God.
Shopping time! Come in, come in. A box, any box. Okay, so what did I pick last time? I picked the My Weird Little Village. Now, it does say that these are random, so I could probably pick the same one and not get the butt plug. But, like, I kinda don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
So I'm
Could
gonna
go-
pick Major Arcana No Mercy.
Oh, this item is for you.
Yeah, I'm like, if we play this with more people, then
The strength.
I will, like, maybe we could, like, subvertly throw items at other players, but when it's just me and you, it's just like, I'm fine with just buying our
Yeah,
own
you don't
things.
need to be competitive.
This item adds what the game always needed, subliminal messages.
Oh.
Alright,
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'm sure we'll figure out what that does.
Oh, I get to buy something too.
Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. What are you thinking? Buff bugs. Oh, you like buff bugs? And they're more like some of the. I forgot what this even did. I just literally just picked the first thing that wasn't this one. You're more like some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Oh, okay. So you might be able to get like a big increase on some stats.
Yeah, do it. On myself. See what happens.
Death Moth.
Ooh.
Every turn you will keep losing stats until you choose to look at. Oh god, that means you need to pick fast.
Oh, that's okay.
Forcing you to pick something quickly is a
Oh,
really
God.
big
Oh, God.
handicap.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. This will be more interesting this way.
Yeah.
You'll get to see my attempts at being panicked.
Thanks for stopping by.
No, it's okay. I won't be that panicked. I'll be kind of panicked, but not really.
I brought extra markers.
Love is fickle, but at least you can have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. This one's me, and the next one's you.
Yeah.
For your service to the rat community. Oh, see, there is rats in this game. Do
The
it.
Rat King.
The Rat King is bestowing one superpower. Choose wisely.
Oh god.
Wi-Fi kinesis, the ability to produce a Wi-Fi signal with your mind. Explosive diarrhea, like explosive. That's a power in Binding of Isaac. Hypervisibility, because only lame people want to be invisible. You're here to be seen. Strongest armor ever. Plot armor. Easy pick.
Art is so energizing.
You're at a very important job interview and you get the classic question. What's your one defining weakness? Your inability to get over your ex, probably oversharing too. That's definitely not you. Fart jokes make you laugh so hard you become essentially inoperative. You cannot see if your eyes are covered. That shows you're a no-nonsense person. Geese attack you on sight, seeking for, admittedly justful, revenge. What are you thinking?
Probably that one.
Okay.
that did, but...
Time to get back to the con.
And I cursed myself.
But there's
Okay,
too many
so
options.
after my turn is over, start thinking about where you want to go immediately.
Okay.
Near the merch hall, you find a gotcha shop. You put in a coin, you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. You put in another coin. You open the gotcha and there's a letter. Please help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by gotcha monsters centuries ago. Help me can win. And you're already bored. You enter the gotcha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool. Take +2 charm. After that, Zoe comes running up to you with Liam sauntering along behind her.
I think there was a subliminal image.
Yeah, maybe.
It just suddenly just went.
Oh, that's what it's gonna fucking randomly throw something very quickly at us
Yeah.
during my turns to try and advertise something.
Oh, this is neat.
All right, so if you feel like something weird after this, like a product or something, you need to.
Oh, Jesus!
You
I
need to
saw
let
it.
me know. What was that?
I don't even know what the hell. it
Oh
was.
God.
Hey, there's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam Prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie?
Yes.
Whoa.
Was that a sub? Sure am. Why is Liam here? It's Liam Prom, not Mike Prom, oh uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure this all goes smoothly.
Oh my god.
Someone clearly woke up on the. That was a chili dog.
Yeah.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along with it. This is a fucking stupid item too.
It's more
Where the ex-
annoying than anything else.
Where the execs have rented a room for this meeting. Oh, hello again.
Hello. We have limited time and time is money, so let's get right to it.
Is that a hot dog? We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. We're offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle.
Wow, that all sounds too good to be true.
No, it doesn't. Because it probably is. What can we expect to give you in return for these things? Nothing too big. Who just wants to... Was that a hot dog?
Yeah,
Who just wants to make this an amazing story more... How do I put this? Appealing to the average
You
consumer.
sure about that?
but doesn't Liam Prom's success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every... We're not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 and Tumblr. We're talking about real customers.
Yes, our focus... Here's the fucking hot dogs. Our focus groups have shown that the titular Liam's personality isn't exactly universally beloved. Good!
He's not supposed to. In addition, Hoob has acquired some new sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web.
Can I give the item I have to them? I feel like they'd love it.
Absolutely not.
Blasphemy! I am not a product to be bought and sold.
Well, that's not entirely true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now.
Hate my life.
It's for a good cause. I need that lingerie. Also, that hot dog, it looked pretty cool.
Also, yeah, Liam, she needs that laundry. Shut the fuck up and don't
Lingerie!
fucking ruin this for me, Liam.
We'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders? What?
Delicious soda hams, Liam. Or oh, well, I mean, obviously we have to go with Damien.
Yeah.
Damien Liam.
Yeah, do it. Isn't this just Damien? Precisely. Based on our market research, this other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and less annoying in that way in which Liam is very annoying.
Damien was popular. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Affronted, annoying Liam noises.
I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam Prom?
Not if we call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise? Of course not. Liam Prom is a subversive literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one of man's psyche.
You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini press. With all due respect, it's not that deep.
And who keeps throwing hot dogs at us?
Yeah, seriously.
Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creative integrity. We tested some of the potential plot ideas, and it seems like most of the audience loves the idea of this sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with two other Liams, with lots of steamy sex scenes. You have my attention?
That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours.
Boring.
Well, well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien vampire sandwich.
Kinky.
Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too. So everything's on the up and up.
God, I would love it so much if it unlocked Damien as a playable character without me having to buy the DLC just because of this. Surely he can join us as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses for inspiration. Okay, again,
Are you posing?
no, I mean, I think you're forgetting that Damien still has to agree with this.
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
Love it. So great to see your creative juices flowing. Those aren't the only juices that'll be flowing soon. You gain +2 boldness for throwing your lot in with sexy demon bad boy Liam. You also lose 2 fun. That's fine. Fun's a dump set. Okay, pick fast, pick fast, pick fast.
Oh, this one.
Oh god, you lost like 4 stats for that.
Oh crap.
There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the... I'm sorry, what?
Smash your bros tournament.
Going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The match involves 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing. Quite, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's very hard to tell who actually won, but you surely all got +2 fun in the process. You and Zoe roll up to watch a DDR contest happening in the community zone. April and Liam are next in line to compete.
Good luck out there. I'm gonna take so many notes for the dance battle chapter of Liam Prom.
Thanks, Zoe, but I don't need luck. I've been dancing for over 400 years. No man, monster, or machine should be able to deny my talent. Literally a fucking pop star over here.
Hello.
Lives, a tennis speaking.
That is a pissed off sunflower.
And don't act like you're the one carrying this team. I can shake my ass to rhythms your generation couldn't even imagine. We got this, teammate. Don't embarrass me out there.
Liam and April take their turn. They're doing well. As they rack up combos, the machine cries out, good, great, good, great, perfect, marvelous, amazing, fuck yeah, right there. That's the stuff. Don't stop. Is this machine getting turned on?
Uh-oh.
Then suddenly, miss, oof, I like what you were doing before, miss, ugh, seriously, I was almost there. That was the worst dance I have ever seen. Never play on this machine again.
Whoa. Is the DDR machine getting aroused by their dancing?
Zoe, write it.
Big yikes.
Be a pretty hot fanfic premise if Liam and April didn't clearly suck at it so much. Liam, can you focus, please? You're making me look like a bad dancer and a bad lover right now, and I don't think that's very nice.
It's not me. I've been hitting all my spin combos. Liam the Lion Cord knows a thing or two about the amatory arts.
Nice try, silly. No one who calls it the amatory arts can possibly be good at it.
Song ends and Liam and April get an embarrassingly low rating. You didn't know DDR machines even knew that letter of the alphabet. No. This is not a true representation of my skill. I demand another round.
Aw, it's cute that you think you have the stamina for another round.
Are we still talking about dancing?
Listen, we've both got a point to prove, but I'm not going out there and publicly humiliating myself a second time, okay? We need a strategy to get a higher score.
Well, you're an expert on playing video games until somebody comes. You might as well offer your... Yeah, that's what they were going for. You can't jump directly into playing DDR. First, you need some tender DDR foreplay. Your moves are too dry. Cover the DDR panel in strawberry-flavored lube. This is your pick!
Oh, right, this is. You're like the real me.
Okay.
Something like... Oh, no, Mira.
Why, April? I didn't know that you had no game. I have more game than a 200-long-hour RPG, you bastard.
Then prove it. Don't. To your orgasm.
What the hell is even that?
April sensually presses the start button while whispering to the DDR panel. Can't quite make her words out, but it's already having quite the ASMR effect on you. Liam is licking the panel.
Don't lick! Stop licking it!
Stop licking it! April, I think the DDR machine would like it if you stepped firmly on the right panel. Remember, consistent pressure is key.
need you to tell me that, silly goose. You just keep caressing that center panel and let me handle the footwork, okay?
This is someone's fetish. Screen suddenly lights up and says, "Ready, go!"
The machine's in the mood again. Put your belt back on, Leo.
Never!
You guys got this.
Liam and April dance like there's no tomorrow. They're learning a good communication in the foreplay phase. They're now completely in sync. Good. Yes. Oh, I don't want to get into it. Good. Yes. Great. Oh, yes. Harder. Right there. Yes. Step on me, Daddy. The screen explodes with a bright new record animation, while a slot opens and showers you all with celebratory white confetti.
This is a fanfic come true.
April, did you have a threesome with a DDR machine?
What happens at the con stays at the con.
You get 2 charm for reminding everyone of the importance of good foreplay, but you lose 2 fun.
Oh.
You sure it's my turn?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair. You dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will! You grab the purse, open it, and... oh no. No way. It's too horrible to describe. Don't count me out of these words. Have 2 creativity, go imagine on your own, I'm out. Narrator, come back!
Balloon animal,
There was a balloon animal hot dog, because there was another hot dog on screen. Afterwards, you, Nico, Liam, and Zoe are sitting by the food trucks eating corn dogs.
Another hot dog.
Darn it, I got a hot dog again. What do you mean? Also, they got hot dogs. What has been flashing on screen this whole time?
hot dogs. Oh God.
You know how every corn dog has a 50 chance of eating either a hot dog or a corn cob inside? For some reason, I always get a oh my God, he's so fucking stupid.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I was gonna say, you poor dumb asshole, he's too innocent to, for this world. What? That's not how corn dogs work at all. True, it's not exactly a 50-50 chance, because there's also a super slight chance, like 1 in a million that you get a corn dog genie. But you know what I mean. What? I don't think I do.
It makes sense. It is called a corn dog.
Yeah, because it's a hot dog wrapped in you know what, Zoe? You're perfect, and I'm not gonna argue with you.
Thank you.
Called that because it's covered in cornbread. Besides, I have Liam here for that.
Yeah, cornbread. That makes a lot more sense.
Also, cornbread is fucking good. Honestly, I would absolutely just fucking eat like a loaf of cornbread. I don't even need the corn dog part. Give me the fucking bread. Cornbread is so good. Stop showing me hot dogs!
I want a dog.
I just fucked off.
Oh, I guess you just wanted a break from the subliminal message.
No, I'm telling you, it's a 50-50 thing. Except it's an unfair 50-50 because I never get a corn cob. Which some might say is evidence that there's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog.
Or that Nico's just very unlucky.
Am I the only reasonable person? Yes. That is the joke, Liam. That is the joke. I need someone reasonable. I need someone comforting. Thanks, Zoe. This conversation is interrupted by you taking a bite of your corn cob and getting a mouthful of magic smoke instead. A corn dog genie appears.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? It's the corn dog genie, silly. What I was telling you about. Oh God, look at it.
Oh God.
This is not what I thought it would look like, but I hate it.
Congratulations, Mike.
You go on.
You get one wish before I return to my cozy breaded home. What will it be?
You wish to know why you never got a corn cob when you eat corn cobs.
Oh my God.
Wish for what everyone wants. A beach episode!
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes.
That's not subliminal, game. That's superliminal.
Look to us. It's not all subliminal. Not all of it.
Oh, we've got a corn to attend to. God damn it. Why would we waste our time with them?
Shut up! This is happening!
Zoe, I love you. You're perfect. Paston, you can say, can I finish my corn dog first? The genie teleports you all to a beach. Oh, look at her. She's got her beach costume. I love it so much.
Aww. All of them.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
This is true. I spent entirely too long trying. Oh, actually, I can add on to this story from last time. Do you remember I said last time that there's gotta be someone who made a fucking body pillow Dakimura of Zoe because that was what her thing was? Turns out I was right. The company did. The company who made the game did one for Damien Polly and Zoe, but they were limited and they don't exist anymore.
Oh.
And I tore ass through fucking Etsy and like no one has them. So the best I could do would be to find art of it and then make one, which you can do because there are websites for it. I have one over there on the wall. Problem is, you need to have like the exact fucking dimensions of the pillow you want to put it on so you can actually order it right. So I do still have a goal to get one of Zoe, but now I'm gonna have to be a little bit more creative with it. And do you have a measuring tape?
I mean, I have a measuring, sort of measuring tape over there.
Okay,
But it's not that big.
we might be able to measure the pillow with that at least.
Yeah.
If we can do that, at least I can get the dimensions for it, and then I can try making this a reality. 'Cause maybe I can add that to like a birthday list. It's like, oh, someone wants to get me something cool.
Oh,
Pay for
yeah,
this
Throne.
pillow. What's that?
Throne is a thing.
Yeah. I don't know if Throne has a pillow maker though.
No, maybe not.
But something like that. I could find a website and be like, all right, someone wants to pay for this as a birthday gift.
Of course.
All right, anyway.
Lots of subliminal.
Now they're back. Oh, this is nice. We can spend the next 3 days just doing this. Swimming, picking sandcastles. Oh, I found out something interesting. In Stardew Valley, if you put clay into a fish tank, it makes a sandcastle. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I found that out today. Well, like, it was like a bunch of random Stardew facts.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I'm like, oh, that's cool. Smashing watermelons blindfolded. I think that's a Japanese thing.
That is.
Yeah.
You could do this forever. I can see it now. Monster Prom 5, Monster Beach.
But the next one's gonna be a winter game, apparently. Tempting, but we shouldn't. The beauty of the beach episode is its rarity, otherwise they'd lose their appeal, and why the fuck did the hot dogs follow us to the beach? Like finding a corn dog genie. Sure. But hey, that just means we have to make the most of this opportunity. Liam takes a watermelon and a blindfold out of his bag.
Griffin.
I love her so much. I knew you'd appreciate it. Look, it's April. Get over here, girl. We're just getting started.
I will. I'm a bit shy in this little bikini. Do you think it's too revealing?
I don't know. Show us. Show us. Show us. Show us.
It's exactly the right amount of too revealing. The sea won't be the only thing making everyone wet today.
Giggity. Join us. Those melons. This melon won't smash itself.
Punk.
That'll be have to cut this outcome short for a time. But feel free to imagine all the hilarious antics you get. No, show us the fucking clown girl in the bikini.
Not a Family Guy.
Seriously, draw fan art or something and make it hornier than we ever could. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 smarts.
Very smart, and
That
or no,
was
that's
me.
you. That's you. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Oh, pick fast. Okay, I don't think you lost anything that time. Tricks to break the ice at con. Submit a full panel so people actively ask you questions during the Q&A. That's so smart. That's such a good idea. You sit down and watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hope hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, the group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gain 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself.
Yay.
I'm so ripped off we didn't get to see the clown girl bikini.
Yeah, that's awful.
The con's main stage is hosting a screening of 70s cult classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fun fact, I don't actually like that movie.
I also don't.
Not a fan.
I'm sorry.
And you, Nico, April, and Liam are personal. What happened to Omen? Did she get arrested or something? She hasn't been in any events in a long time.
Oh.
We haven't seen her since like day 1.
Maybe we haven't let her do her things.
So, what's this movie about?
Oh, you're gonna love it, Nico. It's about...
No, really, what's it about? Go ahead and tell me.
Now
It's not just a movie, it's an interactive dance-along audiovisual feast where spectators sing, dance, and throw thematically appropriate garbage at the screen.
That's kind of another way of looking at it.
So what you're saying is, it's a hornier adult version of the Minecraft movie.
Probably.
And just like that, I have pissed off every Minecraft fan and Rocky Horror Picture Show fan in one sweeping generalization.
To be
hates me.
You didn't make me hate you. I don't hate you for that. I think it's a funny...
Fight me in the comments below. Prove me wrong. Oh, at least I like at least 2 of those things. So whoever throws the most garbage wins.
No, you don't understand. It's...
Allow me to explain, April. Allow me to mansplain, April.
Oh, God.
The movie breaks the conventional barrier dividing film and audience. The spectator's interactions enhances the experience. It's like having an active conversation with the film. Yeah, I wish someone learned how to do that with actual fucking people.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I really love that her annoyed and like inner voice actually still
Manly.
comes out. No, it just comes out in these balloons. So like whenever she's feeling something that she can't put into words, it physically has to go to one of those balloons so we get to hear it. It's a nice little character trope.
Yeah.
So wait, I get to be part of the movie? My first acting credit! It's a Japanese lantern.
Yeah, it's a yokai.
You can go for it. I'm kind of getting like a, all right, everyone, like that kind of.
All right, everyone, flash your sequined costumes and hold on to your glitter because it's time for the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Whoa, let's go! Already loving it. The first few images of the movie appear, you start hearing a sizzle. Before Liam can give you a rundown of the director's career, the screen bursts into flames. Is this part of the show? Am I supposed to set myself on fire? No, old Fiat film material is highly flammable. Well, let's just get a different movie. I'm sure the other movie won't get mad. You have a point. This is not about a specific film, it's about community. I'll uphold the tradition by breaking it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I guess all that active conversation stuff works for any film as long as you're the one talking, huh?
Mira, why don't you pick the film?
Okay, so I didn't read these yet. All I saw was long conversation title over here, followed by porn.
This 5-hour experimental Hungarian film about the futility of life. It was practically made for zany audience.
Was it? That sounds fucking depressing and boring as hell.
Let's go porn.
You absolute heart. The game said it, not me.
Thanks for your serenity. Serenity, you are with me in spirit.
Yeah.
Did this for you.
Yeah, let's just fucking shirk the blame onto Serenity on this one.
No, I'm not. I'm not
food
sorry.
stands. You got everything you need for. What are you gonna do? Throw hot dogs at it? I can supply you with those.
You know,
my screen is full of them.
Those haven't shown up. Oh, they don't. They only show up on your screen.
They're only for me because I got the stupid fucking
and
thing.
I made myself.
Yeah, honestly, we both got screwed by items this time. Last time your item was actually good.
Yes.
After a quick trip to the food stands, you've got everything you need for an unforgettable interactive movie experience. With porn! Places, everyone. Take out your hot dogs. I guess I should have seen that coming. Should I bite it or just move it around like you do on screen?
Oh no.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Now look, scream like there's no tomorrow.
Which tongue should I use? That's definitely a question I didn't expect to ask today. Now ride like a cowgirl. Where did you get all those clothes? This? Yes, do it. Oh yeah, the screen replies. All right, here comes the climax. Bring out the mayo bottles. Spectators engage in a large-scale mayo fight that leaves them exhausted and drenched in white goo. You know, typical mayo fight stuff. As the curtain falls, you picked this. I want you to remember,
right?
you picked this.
Yeah, I did pick this.
As the curtain falls, the audience is too tired to applaud. They just let out a long sigh, and some of them light cigarettes.
Oh, cool.
I have to admit, that was a very fulfilling film-going experience. Yeah, Mira, we should watch more porn together.
I'm in.
You exit the main stage. 2 or 3 kids leave after you, visibly traumatized. To be fair, what the fuck were those kids doing seeing the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
But that was fun. Oh my god, my smarts.
Oh well, at least they got a full meal with their tickets. You gain +2 fun. Your smarts. I mean, like, I'm sitting there at fucking 999s. Actually, I don't know when those 3 numbers went up. They were all really low.
Ah, 999s. That's lucky.
Time to get back to the con. Oh, I guess we're just immediately going into another day.
But I'm not prepared.
All right, to the show.
Oh, that sounds like what I should be. That beige mage, druid 2, guy with a gun. Bro.
Was this already a class? I can't remember. Sit down and watch a panel about a newly proposed TTRPG classes. Tons of cool options like insurance salesman, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to give you a counter to Steve's naturally overpowered hot dog. Damn it! Giving you 2 smarts.
Everything's...
It's a big day for weeaboos. Astral Princess, Girl Power Saves the Day is finally getting a 2nd season. You are not missing the exclusive premiere. Nico, what the fuck?
Yeah? Oh my god.
The fucking hot dogs, man.
Oh no.
I'm just stunned right now.
Oh.
How does he manage to steal the fucking show from these 2? Yay, Astral Princess. He's such a Sylvando. He is such a Sylvando. Astral Princess is such an icon. This is going to be my most kawaii day of my life.
It's starting. We better quiet down.
If any of you talk over Astral Princess, I will bite you.
Kinky.
Oddly, there's no intro sequence. We cold open on the Astral Princess battling a new foe. You cannot defeat me. I, Prince Edgelord, of course, will defeat you with my Apocalypse Ray, which is a ray that can cause the apocalypse.
On account of... Oh. Huh? Not the strongest dialogue there.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I can't, sobs Astral Princess. Just a weak girl who got her powers by accident. I don't deserve to save the world.
Wasn't her entire season 1 arc about her gaining her confidence? Where did that all go? Go.
No, Astral Princess. Remember who you are. You are the Astral Princess, yells Tanuki Maru, Astral Princess's magical mascot.
Oh.
Then the show cuts to a 15-minute flashback sequence with scenes of season 1.
That can't be right.
They're doing a recap episode? Is the first episode of season... Wow, this sounds fucking disappointing as hell.
This sounds like an actual thing that's...
No opening. Immediately cuts to a flashback episode.
Oh, and flashing hot dogs.
Flashing hot dogs. And it's ruining the character arc she had in season 1. This is a bullshit season 2.
Oh my god.
The crowd is not having it. They boo, hiss, and start throwing things at the screen. Calm down, you nerds. If you can't control yourselves, we'll ban you from the con for life. Someone throws a Molotov cocktail and sets the curtains on fire. Ah, fucking their lives aren't worth this. Every monster for themselves. No, we've got to calm everyone down. Lifetime ban from spooky con is a fate worse than death. Actual death might be in your future if Molotov cocktails are on the menu. So yeah, you should stop this crowd from becoming a full-scale angry mob. Fire the Dakimakura cannon. No one can be sad when they have a Dakimakura. Convince anyone that a few bad seasons are necessary for an anime to... Nope. I fucking hate this logic. It gets really good in season... No, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that. If you are wasting time and budget to make a shitty filler arc, fuck you. Make it good and cut the crap we don't need to see.
Yeah.
No, everyone needs a body pillow. My name is Lieutenant Uxkothar, and I am a veteran from the ship wars of old. I've manned the Dakimakura cannon for over 15 years. Was that a hot dog? I've seen many people die. For what? Desire for two fictional characters to have sex in a cannon? No rare pair has reason enough to stab a fellow fandom enjoyer in the eye. After all the bloodbath and tragedy, today my favorite ship is seen as the accepted OTP of the show, but at what cost? I delivered pillows that make people sleep forever, and I will have to live with that until the day that I die. But an old friend just called me. This time will be different. This time my Dakimakuras won't bring violence, they will bring peace. That's my new favorite character.
Yeah.
Soon the anger card is distracted and delighted by all the Dakimakuras raining down. You saved us, Mike Senpai, and you got us free Dakimakuras. You're my hero.
The Dakimakura cannon, a weapon of mass horny destruction. It could have ended the world, but now it's saving it.
Zoe likey.
Dibs on the pillow of Prince Edgelord. His dialogue lines are terrible, but his cheekbones make up for it.
I have good cheekbones. Oh, bitch, I called that one first!
Just kidding!
Share it! Zoe 60-40% custody.
You grab as many Dakimakuras as you can and gain +2 fun stuff. I mean, to be fair, if you could pull that off, those things are like $40 a piece.
Yeah, those are.
They're not cheap.
They're expensive.
You still lose 2 charm.
I know just
Go.
That.
You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You're too shy to correct him, so you hang together for a couple of hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to the New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery.
Oh, I think we've seen this.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Or like the never, I guess. Not too boldness for that. He still adds you to the group chat. That's okay. Those events are inconsequential. They're just for stats.
Yeah.
These are the ones that matter.
April, Zoe, and Liam. Oh no!
Later,
We lost
Nico?
Not Nico.
Doug?
Not Doug.
Omen? Omen's been missing for a while.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Later, you're walking through the well, I believe, yeah, after this is another romance, so you do have the option to try and bring her back in.
But I might want to go for April.
That's fair. Later, you're walking through the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam. It's quite busy at this time. You're fighting just to stay together.
Come on, gang. We can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety.
I will hold hands with you, Zoe, for safety.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's really necessary. If we get separated, we just text each other and meet back up somewhere. Also, are you supposed to be incognito? Because you're not.
I'm incognito. Oh, damn. You naive newbie. Just trust me. You don't want to get separated at a con. It's true.
You all hold hands, which is great, because that's second base for you. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so you've adjusted your bases to reflect more realistic goals. Fortunately, your hands are sweaty, before you realize that April slipped from your grasp.
stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current.
It's fine, Zoe. Look, she's just a few feet ahead. We'll rejoin her at the end of the room.
No, this is bad. That current's gonna take her straight into the con-chasm.
What? Straight to the what?
The con-chasm. You know, the bottomless chasm cutting through the middle of the lobby? You really are a con newbie, huh?
What's there a bottomless chasm in the middle of the lobby?
Who knows? Maybe someone just thought it'd be funny to have a bottomless chasm at a con, and now everybody does it on principle.
You walk past that window to Fest, right? Just like in the middle of the lobby?
I think
Bottomless
so.
chasm?
Yeah.
You better save April if you ever want any of your friends to take you to third base, prolonged eye contact. Do something! Perform a guitar solo so awesome that you gain the right to crowd surf. This way you can pull April from the crowd riptide. It's too late for her. Just befriend a random con-goer and make them the new April. It's what old April would have wanted, probably.
No, top one.
I wonder if this actually creates a new character.
Oh my god.
I hate to be a buzzkill here.
Since when do you hate being a buzzkill? I thought that was like a core part of your identity.
But that plan requires a guitar, which you don't have right now. That's true, but a mysterious stranger appears and hands you an electric guitar. You could do it, Mira. Say with a wink. I believe in you. What the fuck? No time to be confused. You shred that guitar to fucking pieces with the most epic solo ever. Hold on. People turn to look at you, realizing how cool you are. You've earned the right to crowd surf. The crowd lifts you up. By tactically clenching your butt, you give them signals on where to lead you. You reach April and take her in your arms.
Pretty for this.
Don't ever lose your grip on me again. I'm too pretty to die in a place like this. I mean, you're not fine, though.
You two crowd surf back to your other friends.
Not bad.
Okay, I admit that was pretty cool, but you should give the guitar back, Mira. Turn back to the stranger, but no one is there.
Whoa, maybe it was a ghost.
This is the monster realm, Zoe. There are dozens of ghosts here, and I'm pretty sure the guitar owner was a harpy.
We are in a super crowded place. It's only normal they'd disappear into the crowd.
Was that supposed to be like a Fallout reference? Like the mysterious stranger?
Maybe. True. Maybe we should leave the guitar at the lost and found?
You decided to do the sensible thing. Pawn the guitar for money to buy churros for everyone. Yum! You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm.
Yay!
Really?
Try the churros.
Subliminal.
You're chilling. Well, it's literally just throwing hot dogs at me.
Yeah.
You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling, and you've already memorized the ceiling and decide to call room service. Room service asks, "How can I help you?" You tell room service you've memorized the ceiling because you were bored. Turns out room service loves your room's ceiling. They've memorized it out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours.
Wow.
The conversation is enriching and inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. And a hot dog. You gain 2 creativity. Then later, you go to the hotel's front desk, ask for some pillows so they don't feel like cardboard. But find Zoe and Nico already arguing with the receptionist. Now see here, eh? We need to know about the room's famous Dan Slee that's staying in. It's very important to my investigation.
Uh-huh. What investigation is that, detective?
It's, a theft investigation.
And what did Mr. Slee supposedly steal?
The hearts of millions of comic book fans.
Dan Slee's hot dog room and sniff the doorknob. We'll be discreet about it. I can't do that. That'd be a major violation of Sir Slee's privacy. Privacy? What's that? To try and distract us from our mission. Fine. But you know what's not made up? This button under my desk that summons security.
Mike, can you convince this stubborn dame to tell us where Dan Slee's room is so I can solve this caper? You can certainly try. Say you've all been hired to jump on the bed for 2 hours so that's truly fluffy when Dan Slee is back. You know, rich people stuff.
Whoa!
That was a lot of hot dog. Say you're a professional hitman hired to kill Dan Slee. This will appeal to the receptionist camaraderie as you're both hardworking people going through your 9 to 5. I want to jump on the bed.
Yeah. Oh, you should have said so sooner. Thank God we finally hired some professionals, so I don't have to do it today. I'm not even trained in bed fluffing, but when rich clients say jump, my managers say on which bed.
My God, the rich never hesitate to crush the destitute service workers under their heels.
Yep. You should see some of the dumb requests people have made before. One time, hot dogs.
One time I had to fill the pool with hot dogs.
One time I had to fill a pool with spaghetti sauce because these stockbrokers wanted to take hallucinogens and be meatballs for a while.
Cool.
Wait, that sounds amazing actually. Is that available? I want to get meatballed.
Holly would be doing that. She was very big on drugs.
I'm ending this conversation now. Here's the spare key to Dan Slee's room. Go ham.
You all let yourselves into Dan Slee's empty hotel room and start jumping on the bed with childlike abandon. Whee! Oh, I can't believe we're jumping on the same bed where Dan Slee sleeps and/or fucks.
Soak it in, Nico. This is probably the closest we'll ever come to stardom.
Next 2 hours are the second best 2 hours you've ever spent on a bed. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Oh my god.
Go fast.
That.
You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat at rounds of tables of old. So, Liam shit. Let's talk about plenty of shit in square rectangles too. Fuck right angles. You gain +2 fun because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? False, it's the trapezoid.
Yeah, trapezoids are a lot more crazy.
Afterwards, you meet up with Liam in April to go on a Japanese kintsugi workshop.
Oh, that's where it's like repairing like broken pottery or stuff.
Fucking things up and haphazardly.
Where you paint with like gold or something.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
And haphazardly fixing them is your specialty, so this should be easy.
Greetings, my friends.
Greetings, my friends. Do you two know what kintsugi is?
Yeah, sweet.
Fear not, I'll explain. Again. Then you repair broken pottery by filling the cracks with lacquered gold.
That's what I
Calling the balloon. To be seen as a metaphor for making a broken thing more beautiful than ever, much like one's own tarnished soul.
I wish it was a metaphor for you shutting the fuck up. So what did you bring to do kintsugi on? I brought this urn.
Going to shatter and then repair an urn? What about the ashes?
I'll mix those into the gold lacquer paste. It'll be both morbid and beautiful, just like clowns. Honk, honk.
Sometimes you alarm me, April.
What? What? It's a cute idea. Besides, I'm sure Mira brought something way weirder.
They know you so well. Actually, you didn't bring anything at all. You weren't aware that you had to bring your own breakables, so you gotta improvise something to kintsugi.
Oh, shit.
No time to think. Smash your arm with your emergency hammer until you finally have something broken with you. Your bank account, you've been broke for too long and it sounds like it could be beautifully fixed by adding some gold. That's the me answer.
Oh my god. Should I go literal?
Your call.
Oh god, but I feel like the going the literal way is actually gonna like interfere with like making a comic. Go to the bank account.
You take the gold dust provided to you by the workshop and lovingly coat your bank account in it. It's slow going since gold dust isn't particularly valuable in small quantities, but soon the gold starts to heal your finances, making them whole again.
That's quite a disruptive
I see now.
choice.
When treated with kintsugi, something broken can not only be fixed, but transformed into something better than it began.
Are we seriously acting like Mira stealing from the workshop is somehow art?
Listen, April, you've been in one of these games. Trust me. Trust me. We've done worse.
Money, money, money.
Then again, my own bank account could use some kintsugi as well. Teach me your ways, Mira. I want to be a master kintsugi artist too.
Never has a bank account looked so busted, yet so beautiful. You actually managed to move Liam to tears. You also managed to move about $200 worth of gold dust in before you get kicked from the workshop. Dinner's on you tonight. Gain 2 smarts for gaming the system in this profoundly beautiful way. It comes at the price of +2 boldness, though.
Nah,
Let's trade places. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud. Frog.
Cat.
Place orders decide based on how hilarious it would be if Mike died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animal.
You might win this one, honestly.
I don't know about hilarious. It'd be ironic if I was killed by 8 of either of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go first this time, just for that.
Okay. And
Okay.
like multiple Nias, like the Nia raid.
So this is
button.
the date one? Yeah. Okay, so you get to pick your table first.
Oh god. Oh god.
Look at all those food trucks.
This one's yeah, it's still going, Pick your table, quick.
Oh god. Oh god. April.
Okay, you're fine.
Talk about.
Oh my god, that art is so cute!
Her streaming channel, baby.
No, you're fine. It's not going down anymore.
Oh god.
Take your time.
Hobbies. She honks. Well, you know I love clowning around.
Well,
like J-pop, idol, video games, singing, dancing. But anyone who follows your streams knows that much. Even the VIP stuff, I want to know more about you. Not much more to it, Mira.
Oh, I mean, she is talking to the real you.
Yeah. What do you expect me here? That I have secret hobbies such as committing crimes?
Well, I mean, if this was Damien.
You're such a silly goose.
Silly goose.
Anyway.
Well, let's break this pregnant pause.
Very thick pause.
Yeah, thick pause, yeah. I've been getting into golf recently. Okay, I didn't see that one coming.
I really like these little moments where you get to know the characters, because not only does it give you more insight on these characters that might not come up, but your character gets to have like legitimate, realistic reactions to it.
Yeah.
And it's adding a little bit more humor and human nature.
In Tales of Game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Why golf? Channel and all. It's like I'm supposed to do fun stuff all the time, to be entertaining 24/7. I think I just wanted to get into something rather boring.
That's weirdly deep.
Yes. We'll tell you golf is actually riveting, and nah, they're full of shit. It's a snooze, and I love it for that.
Yeah.
It's relaxing.
Yeah, you probably want something where you know that being up and lively and fun is not the goal. After how much crap she had to deal with.
It's not my biggest passion ever, but it's surely one that isn't known by the public. The company would never approve of a hobby that far from my brand.
I like it.
Well, I do approve. I personally do approve. We could even play golf together one day. Or maybe mini golf. I feel like I'd enjoy that one more.
Mini golf is actually super fun. I do genuinely enjoy mini golf.
Do try to make golf sillier. I mean, honk. Okay, golf it is.
Spend the rest of the night looking at golf equipment. You are now intrigued by how April would look in golfing attire.
It'd be nice to get a break.
Yeah, my girl! Alright. So, I think I asked what's next for her before. So, I want to hear about the Spooky Con friend group.
Ah, you want our special group's origin story, huh?
You betcha.
Well, I won't be the hot dogs. Well, I won't be the one to deny backstory bits to the ones thirsting for lore. Omen is part of the Redemption Arc program. They're dripping with lore, but I think it's better for them to share it if they want.
I would actually be very interested in seeing Omen's hot dog.
Nico I met through Liam. Then there's Liam. We met as rivals on the annual Deadly Race of Death, where 100 people race, but only one comes out alive.
Did you win because he's a vampire and therefore legally dead?
Sorry, what?
Wait, what? I thought...
Hot dogs. I'm kidding. We met at Spooky Academy, but that's kind of boring, so I have my own headcanon.
Okay, fair.
Doug and I met through AO4?
I think it's a fan fiction website.
He was one of my first ever readers. He left reassuring comments on everything I wrote. It really fueled me back then, you know. Even when you're writing for an audience of 3 or 4, having constant support means the world. We quickly built a great online friendship, and he loved many of the fandoms I wrote fanfics for. Hot dog. Since Liam Prom became somewhat popular, he's offered to help me in any way he can, like keeping track of the lore or moderating my channels. He's the kind of person you dream of having in your corner, really. Really.
Is he the only one you dream of, Zoe? Oh, that's sweet to hear.
It's just the truth. And finally, April. I met her through Doug. You know, it's great to meet another woman who's just now dealing with newfound fame. Even if both of our fames are hot dog of moderate hot dog size.
I can imagine. You can be there for each other, truly understanding how it is.
Gosh, so many amazing people. So many amazing people. Becoming part of mortal kind was the right call.
I couldn't agree more, Zoe. We spend the rest of the night asking Zoe questions about the deadly race of death, and how both Liam and her survived the only race who can come alive. Who cares if it isn't canon?
Her explanation is riveting.
And she had like a little party.
Yeah.
Oh, day 4.
It's the last comic panel time.
Brainstorming reanimates
You get to
my
pick first.
brain.
All of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go?
Oh.
You got the job, but 5 years have passed, and working here only makes you miserable. There's only one reason why you just won't quit and set the whole building on fire. They somehow got incriminating copies of angsty poems from your emo phase. Jennifer from accounting, you lost a bet. Taco Tuesdays. What is the reason you wouldn't quit and burn down the building?
Jennifer from accounting.
Why is a blank page so intimidating?
That's rude. You have 4 stallions. They're your pride and joy, and yet you're a bit embarrassed by how you came to have these 4 stallions. You got them in a prize in a cereal box. You convinced the agents of the Witness Protection Program to make them part of your new identity. Your rich parents brought them to incentivize you to give up your dream of attending art school. You blackmailed God. I don't think this is the most interesting one.
Yeah.
Okay, is it you first? Because if it is, you gotta pick fast.
This one.
Okay. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. By the time to take up the costumes, you have to poop in cosplay.
Oh!
Worst feeling ever. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Color-based cosplaying gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity if you're broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way. Sometime later, you and April are chilling in the hotel watching the original Godzilla movie together. When did you lose so much boldness? I think your stats just took such a fucking hard turn because of that item.
Yeah. I love this part. Don't tell anyone. But I had a huge crush on the kaiju when I was a kid.
I think I remember either Janine or Ness telling me that Nam is big on like Godzilla and kaiju and stuff.
Oh, nice.
You reach for your drink at the same time April leans forward, resulting in your hand brushing against her thigh.
Ooh.
Don't apologize. I think your balloon mascots are endearing, actually.
I'm kind of curious where they come from, and more importantly, where they go after. And I mean, a bit terrifying, but sure, endearing is the adjective you're going with.
Oh, thanks. If I had to have these mascots, I'm glad my agency. If I had to have these mascots, I'm glad my agency let me pick balloon animals. They're very important to clown culture, you know. And I should know about clown culture because I am a clown. Maybe I could show you how to make one? So I'd love that.
I love it when your character gets lines. It's just, April gets a balloon and positions herself behind you, guiding your hands. Are you getting a ghost? Like the Patrick Swayze with the fucking pottery thing? Is that what's going on here?
Oh my god. You want to blow in enough air to inflate it, but not so much that you pop it immediately.
I don't think I have any porn music I can play right now.
You got it. Edge the balloon. I didn't think that was gonna be.
I don't have anything that works, so. Fucking beer commercial.
Okay.
You're such a silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose. Now, what? Oh, you silly goose.
Keep reading.
Now, what do you say we make this balloon doggy style? Here to make the snout, and here to make it the legs. No, over here. You're so close. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, yes! Did it!
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't know, I'm trying to keep a straight face. I'm just gonna read it the way it looks.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Do you want to keep it? Sure. You know, exchanging balloon animals was a form of clown courtship back in the day.
I refuse to believe that's a thing. Clown courtship specifically, I mean.
Well, in that case, where's my balloon animal? Oh, my mother would kill me if she knew I was exchanging balloon animals out of wedlock. But yeah, I'll give you one. What do you want it to be?
A balloon shape that encapsulates all of April's and hopefully horny feelings about you.
Yeah.
Boobs. But balloon.
Oh, that one. Let me think. Should I make a... No. What about... Oh, I thought...
So, wait, hold on. So is this entire thing indicating that whenever those little balloonados pop out, she is literally making them on the spot, and then they say their line, and then they just fucking, like, pop out of it? Is that what's going on?
That's cool, if so.
April grabs a new balloon and blows it up. You wait for her to make some sort of shape, but she just hands it to you.
Here you go. What do you think?
I think you phoned this in. You're expecting her to make something more complicated than a single oblong balloon. Maybe she doesn't actually like you all that much.
It's nice. Is it a worm?
Oh.
No, it's an erection. I thought it'd be funny. Oh, I see. So this is like your balloon boner for me. Your balloon boner for me?
Hello there.
You and April stare at some intense eye contact. They said that was third base. Remember, eye contact. They said that earlier was third base. As you fondle her plastic erection. Is she standing on one leg? Because you notice, like, one leg goes out. I think she's doing, like, Yeah. You run a finger along the shaft. April's eyes are glued to your finger. Is she sweating? When you get to the end of the balloon boner, you accidentally prick it with your fingernail and pop it.
Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, gotta go.
No, it's totally fine. Anyway, sorry, but I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
You just gave April a balloon-gasm? That's worth at least 2 charm, but you also lose 2 fun.
But I'm not prepared.
I don't think April was prepared.
No, she wasn't prepared for that.
Enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. For Silver Hangman and Burning Tower, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto's not a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified and your opponent also predicts you'll die of chlamydia. You just gain 1 terrible fate, but you also gain 2 fun because dying from chlamydia means at least you'll get laid at some point.
Eldritch Cutie reporting for duty.
Hi, Zoe.
Hey, Mike. Before you go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time?
Yes.
Today's the big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Liam Prom and buying my lingerie. If you help me close this deal, I might let you see me in it. If you'd be
yes.
that.
Hey, you know what's weird? All of my events have kind of been on the same plot line of like getting her to this point. None of yours have been tied like that.
Mine's have been so.
Fuck yeah! You follow Zoe like a horny duckling into the meeting room. Hey, there's our favorite little rising star. I have not settled on a fucking voice for this thing. We have the contract here for you. We even put in sticky notes where you need to sign, so you don't have to read it.
Wow.
So convenient.
No, Zoe. No, dear. Shh. We're reading the contract. Zoe, I think we should still read the contract.
Oh, you think so? Good thing you're here.
Yeah, I'll say. You and Zoe spend several minutes reading the contract. It's not great.
I see my 2.5% royalty included here. But why does it say it'll be paid out to Liam coin in Liam coin?
That's our new patented cryptocurrency. It'll definitely be probably appreciate in value, maybe.
And what's this clause about an arranged marriage to the Princess of Monaco? Monaco? Oh, that's not for you. Bernice, your team must have mixed in some pages from a different contract.
Whoops. Yeah, definitely not for you. I'll have my interns fired and replaced by Monday.
Is the hot dog clause about? Is the clause about hot dog? Consenting to live in the publishing office's basement with the other content farmers also a mistake?
This fucking thing is terrible.
No, that one's for you. The upside is that it offers a hybrid hot dog work from home solution.
Your home being the basement, of course. We just retailed it. Ooh la la.
I don't feel like I should sign this contract in this stage.
Yeah, I think we need the negotiation rifle again.
Perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't get everything you want. That's just the nature of business. Yeah, I guess, but still, some of these clauses are straight up whack. Straight up whack. Mike, what do you think we should get rid of?
All of them. One state of the corporation retains the rights to Liam, not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet. It also states Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of a marketing strategy. Everyone knows that Zoe hates tuna sandwiches. Yeah, I don't want Zoe to eat tuna. I don't even like tuna.
You read my 6-page ramble about how tuna makes no sense on a sandwich?
It really doesn't. Of course, I read everything you publish, no matter how weird or nonsensical.
That That means a lot to me because tuna sandwiches are so gross. Like, tuna's not a bad fish. I'd give it a 6 out of 10, but putting it in a sandwich? Terrible combo.
I know. I remember you saying that you would literally rather cut your arm off than eat a tuna sandwich. And you cut your actual arm off to prove your point.
Yeah, that's how I found out my arms grow back. Good to know. Good to know.
Fun times.
So anyway, well, why'd you put this tuna sandwich clause in here anyway? What's the point?
Well, we need to get everyone talking to Liam Prom. That requires some wowza publicity stunts, like you eating a tuna fish sandwich.
Can't they do some other shocking thing? Like, I don't know, cutting my own arm off? Or like what Van Gogh did.
Yeah.
With his ear. Our lawyers normally advise us against that sort of thing, but I suppose if you're consenting... Sure! To promote my baby, unless it's eating a tuna sandwich. Yuck.
Great, so are you ready to sign the contract now?
Nope.
God, no.
Thank you.
God, no. Also, remove the arranged marriage clause and the Liam coin thing. I'll only be paid in USD. Thank you very much. I'll contact our lawyers and get the ball rolling.
Several minutes after you speak and legislate later, Zoe finally signs the contract.
I couldn't have done this without you, Mike. To think I almost signed a contract that required me to eat tuna sandwiches.
That's why you keep me around. It's for that 11 smarts I have.
This is a fanfic come true.
That was sweet of you to remember, you little stalker. I'm a man who listens to every random thing I say on the internet.
It's what I do. Hooray for that. You gain 2 fun for helping Zoe secure a tuna-free contract. Go,
oh my god. Gotta go fast.
You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel.
Oh, fear of missing out.
Thank you. I was trying to remember what the fuck that stood for.
Yeah.
Take a power nap here in the lobby. You'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing because they imagine you sleeping as a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. You get some rest and +2 boldness for not giving a single fuck.
Yeah.
Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over Sundays.
Silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose. You have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
Lick it. Lick it! April grabs a napkin. Finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red... God. Uh-oh.
Are you Hindu?
No.
Then you're probably being shot at by a sniper.
No.
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't remember what that's from, but I'm pretty sure that's actually a joke from some stupid cartoon where, like, there's a sniper bullet, like, right here, and someone's like, are you Indian? And they're like, no. And he's like, oh, then that's a gun. And then, like, they tackle them.
Yeah, that
like,
that actually...
I was referencing something that I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my momentgram stories
Instagram,
or something.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not great. Because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. What's more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kind of wild, and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
Fucking Scott Pilgrim moment. It's like, so, if I'm gonna date you, I have to take bullets from your fans. Yes, that would be correct. So that means we're dating then.
So that was a fan of yours who shot it? So that was a fan of yours that shot it? Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? It sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice. Still, you can't be her partner if you get sniped. You gotta think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You'll avoid potential murder, and you'll be cramped together. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment, and if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby!
Oh my god! Oh no!
What's it gonna be?
Ridiculously small car. I mean, both of these are pretty exciting. I'm gonna hide in the ridiculous idea.
Sorry, baby haters.
You were close.
April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes the sedan look like a studio apartment.
Sorry, it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been? Good. I liked all the panels, and now I can survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list, and it's been really nice getting closer to you. Aw, thanks! But you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you? No, oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here. You didn't touch my butt.
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind.
Can you get out of the car, please? I want to be alone with my friend here.
What? Why does Bozo get to stay? At that moment, you realize that April's seat warmers aren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap the whole time. So, love the smell of your detergent, by the way. What brand is it?
How long have you been... Wait, Mira? Is that you braiding my hair? I have to ask you the same thing about my hair.
If your name isn't Mira or April 1st, get the fuck out of the car! With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out from God knows where and leave.
Sorry about that. I rented this car with a group of other clowns. You know, with this economy. But hey, at least we're actually alone now. So if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine.
Touch her butt. Touch her butt. You like those odds. You gain +2 fun from hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose 2 charm. I think this is the last event. Yes, and then it should be the final. Vendors. You gotta do one last run of the vendors before it closes.
They give you a free tote bag.
Yeah, check out the stands and buy a few comic books, and they give you a free tote bag. If you buy a couple of prints from an artist, you get another tote bag. You buy a cool tote bag, and they give it to you inside a free tote bag.
Wow.
You gain +2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. Only it's something to carry them all in. Only. What? You put on your nicest hot dog and go to meet Zoe at the main ballroom. You're her +1 to the exclusive VIP cocktail party for the con's featured guests. Isn't this where we met the fucking lychee hangers-on people last time I did this? Oh, they're not still here. Oh, no. She's in a costume this time. So cute! He leads you to a room filled with money bigwigs chatting over cocktails. Well, oh no, these aren't the same guys. Well, if it isn't our girl of the moment.
Hi, have we met before? Hot dogs!
No need, girl. We know your whole deal and we love it. We were just talking about your, what is it, a comic book?
Liam Prom? It does have a few illustrations, but it's actually a fanfic.
Sure. You don't have to tell me. I'm a fan. You know my friend and I know a lot of people in business. We can totally hook you up. Yeah, you need connections, baby. You're nothing without connections. And hot dogs.
I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you literally just sold the rights to someone else. Shh, listen. You can tell us. How much are you making on that comic book of yours? 1K? 2K? Also, if you got a $20 bill. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna help you get some engagement going. In 3 months, we'll be making 20K at least.
Okay.
Want some of this? Don't be shy. Zoe looks at you pleadingly. She clearly wants to ditch these dull, condescending jerks. But she doesn't know how to do it politely. That means you need to free her, because that's what +1s are for. Help Zoe get out of this. Hold your wine glass up and improvise a toast so long it buys Zoe time to escape. Oh, okay, so I did the trapdoor last time.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I do remember that. So
yeah.
I'll try the wine glass this time. Grab a fork and tap your glass. Just everyone to speech!
It's Mike.
Good evening, everyone. Crap, you should have come up with an actual speech in advance. Come on, say what you want to say. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
Shit, the back door's locked. I need more time.
Tell us what you really want. 20K, we can help with engagement. I can get you 2K tonight. Gambling is only a problem if you lose.
This window won't open either.
I wanna. What the? Is he stammering or choking? Come on, we're all friends here. If you want another line, you can just say it.
Finally. Bye, losers.
I really, really, really want a zig-a-zing. Chug your wine, somersault through a plate glass window, and run over to Zoe. I have skills, apparently.
Yes.
What was that? Love networking. We have to stop letting these nerds in. You want another line?
Thanks again for saving my ass back there.
Did I just save you by singing Spice Girls?
Yes. Wanna grab a drink at the hotel bar? I'd rather hang out with you than those boars anyway.
I would love to. I might be bleeding from a lot of plate glass sticking out of me. You and Zoe have a fantastic night together, not needing anybody but each other. Gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts.
Oh god.
Last day of the con is here.
Oh god. Oh god. Wait, what?
Choose your lover.
April.
Okay.
Maybe she won't like me, but who knows? I don't know.
Gotta get my girl Zoe.
Yeah.
Let's check your comic. I'm actually really excited to see how this turned out. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor.
Whoa.
Yo. Oh, it's me and you.
Oh yeah, we're in there.
Check it out. And that's these are the 4 playable characters.
Oh yeah.
That's the zombie guy and that's the fire chick.
Dog.
Monster kind has always lived peacefully and without fear, for they've been protected by the mightiest hero ever, Dog with a Hat. Fellow squad, assemble. Starts with a bang, for its first chapter ends with the death of Dog with a Hat at the hands of the narrator, a reality-bending entity. This kicks off a reign of terror and chaos that threatens civilization as we know it. The world would be doomed if it wasn't for one visionary man with a plan. The plan? Assembling 4 desperate, second-rate superheroes into a team capable of saving the world once more. Our heroes have a complex history together. They've never been able to see eye to eye, but there might one be thing that brings them all together. Silencing the only witness to a horrible crime they committed last summer. Oh, right, because these are the things that we picked. No one trusts this team of misfits and has-beens, for they have a huge superhero hole to fill. But that might be Earth's last hope.
Whoa.
Somewhere in Spookum City.
You better tell us what we're doing here, Colonel Giant Spider.
Yeah, this looks like the worst sleepover ever. Did someone at least bring a movie? You all have history, but I need you to set aside your differences and consider a temporary truce. Dog with a Hat is dead. You 4 might be our next best option.
These clowns?
Yes, Wildfire, even though you have beef, you have to admit that the Victorious is a formidable ally to have on your side. I know you could use her plot armor. And the Punching Dead? As some might say, Dog with a Hat's powers have nothing on his, if not for his Punching Dead's only weakness. He can't see that if his eyes are covered. He's got fucking visor on him. Hey, CGS, I don't go sharing my weakness till the 3rd date, and why should I trust Wildfire anyway? Wasn't he trying to conquer the world not so long ago? Sure, Wildfire. Hi, I'm here too. Wildfire might have been playing with the other team, but we have a good reason to believe she will stick to our side. She's into Jennifer from accounting. That might be a good enough reason for you, Colonel, but not for me.
As if I even wanted to team up with a bozo who got his powers as part of the new identity he got from the witness protection.
So they're not even real powers. Good night, Duet.
Have a good night, Duet.
These 4 heroes don't even seem capable of agreeing on a movie for a sleepover, much less on planning to save the world. Will they manage to bury the hatchet, or will Head Start world soon? Con after party's approaching.
Oh god, oh god.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite idol if she's down to clown at the con after party with you.
Yes, I'd love to have a party with you.
Yeah.
Mira, you make my heart swell like a balloon. And I can't wait for you to make me pop.
Wanna take off my shoes?
The after party was incredible. April bought you a balloon bouquet. How sweet.
Oh.
Then after the party, she invited you back to her hotel room and showed you how to use balloons in an entirely different, sexy way. You fear that, from now on, the sound of a balloon popping might have the Pavlovian effect of turning you on. Your therapist might be hearing about that later, but for now, what a night.
Balloon animals.
Oh!
Secret ending.
You got a secret ending. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. Uh-oh.
The after... Sorry. Mom. Go. Tonight, there's a party to celebrate the reveal of the upcoming Leap Prom web series.
Oh, this must be the secret ending because I did the whole thing for that.
Yeah. You're welcome to that if you want. After all, it couldn't have happened without you.
I will take it. Aw, it was honored to help you bring Liam Prom to the next level.
About my dreams of owning the limited edition Garfield lingerie.
Do I get to see that now?
Maybe after the launch party I could throw it off.
Yes. Yes, please. Yes!
Whoa!
Ah, Zoe, what a woman. Many things. A geek, a best-selling writer, a Garfield fanatic, a former deity of destruction and despair. She's loud, she's confident, she's unapologetically her weird, wonderful self. And that's why I love her. Most importantly, she's a freaking bed. Hubba hubba. Nailed it. Well, I did not expect to get a different ending by going for the same character, so that was cool. That was a nice touch.
Did. I was purposely trying to pick a different character because I thought, oh, okay, that's probably going to make things more interesting.
I wonder how many times, with how many things are in this game, I wonder how many times I can get away with that.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime.
It felt like a really long time.
All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed. We have no idea where Omen went, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. As each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. But that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. No matter where we are, we belong. A thought that still gives us warmth, and that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid, and full of confidence. It reminds us that even as years go by, we'll always be ready to start. I love the way these games end, because like these fucking ending slides always make me feel happy. Like they do such a good job. Like, look at that. It's so because this is such a mood too. Like saying goodbye to your friends after a con. It's like so sad, but like then you just like you get to like rest and like talk about like all the people that like all the things you did and the memories you made.
Is the clown lady.
I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have before we do another one, we'll get a DLC package. I'll see if I can like find one of them, and we'll do like 2 new playable characters next time.
Yeah.
When you're scared or lonely.
Did you see that our comic was on the shelf at the end there?
Oh, I didn't realize.
That was what Zoe was looking at the very end.
Oh my god.
Because it said like Spooky Con and stuff like that.
When you need me, my friend, I'll be right there by your side.
Oh god, this game is so good. These people have made such a fucking great product.
Kickstarter backers.
Yeah. Like this team is just amazing, and I look forward to the inevitable Monster Prom 5, which I definitely do actually hope is a winter thing.
That would be really cute.
Like, because that would be great foreshadowing.
Awesome.
Oh, I saw the calculator robot guy in the background for a second. Yeah, he was in the background for a second.
Or if he was the DDR machine. No, probably not. It helped us creators a lot. Aww.
Oh, Con Fam, I love it. Like I said, you could definitely tell the people who wrote this have lived through these experiences. It wasn't just like...
And Garfield, we love Garfield.
Yeah. It wasn't just like people who like write stuff that they don't know, like the group chat with like the Con Fam thing, like that's clearly something that they experienced. I love this. I love this world.
Yes.
It's so good.
Agreed.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for making.
Thanks for making. Thanks for playing. Thanks for everything, everybody.
Yeah.
You guys have been great. And the chat's been great. And this has been great.
You've unlocked a new outfit for April.
Whoa.
Unlocked a new outfit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
New comic genres. Yeah. Let's take a quick look through the gallery. See what we've unlocked this time. So this is new, since we didn't have her before.
Yeah.
Fucking nonchalant zombie man. Aww.
Oh, that's cute.
I love my character.
My character's pretty excited too. The character, yeah, my character.
Secret. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's like fucking 3 pages of just secret endings. I can't wait to see more of those. All right, so we've got, yeah.
Okay, the comic.
Color Squad Assemble.
Color Squad Assemble.
We've got some new backgrounds.
Yep.
Hold on, what was that one? I just saw? Oh yeah, it was when that was other Zoe, yeah.
Eldritch Horror.
Okay, so we picked up new outfit. Oh, that's cute.
I like that.
That's her incognito. That's her sleepwear. And that's if you have like the butt plug item.
Yeah, the butt.
So yeah, this is the new one we got.
Cute.
Where is my girl? I think this is the new outfit because we didn't see this last time. Because I think this one was replaced by the pillow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one's also new. I like that one. What does she look? Oh, she looks like one of the River City girls from the fighting game.
Oh.
And the beach outfit.
Yeah. Oh.
Garfield. And there's the pillow. Yeah. And then we unlocked this person.
That guy.
They're the executives, the cops.
The cops and the executives. That's cool.
Is that Narrator Chan? That's Narrator Chan. This fucking guy hated him.
Oh yeah.
That was one of April's events, right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I really liked some of these, like how animated these were.
Yeah.
Like these right here, like the vulnerability that they drew her with. I really thought that was a good touch, especially when you have like this. Like this is so fucking cute to me. Okay, the strength, the butt plug.
Oh yeah.
That's what you had
that was
last
what
time.
I got last time.
And this one, which we now know is really bad.
It's the worst ever, and I'm never gonna get it again.
And then there's the ending credits.
Oh, so many new scenes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess because
I wonder if the ending just gets longer every time we do it. Okay, so we didn't. So it was that is the horny balloon. And there's the cynical one. So we actually are still missing one of her balloons. That's interesting.
and maybe if we
oh, possibly more.
We might have to hate on her and stuff in order to get the other ones.
There's other ones here. Oh yeah, and then the other clowns from the car.
Yeah.
Office guy, the chair guy. The corn dog genie, that's probably a rare event. Devil.
Of course he's like,
wait, what?
Old Doug's ex-wife? Really?
Okay, there's some context here we did not get.
Belly.
Oh yeah, when we did that event. Lieutenant Goosefeather.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh yeah, and then Doug had the AI for that one.
Oh.
Injured Con-goer 1, Injured Con-goer 2, Miniature Guy's mother.
Ah, yes.
Which we wouldn't have unlocked if we hadn't called his mom.
Yeah, that's true.
Wubba. Oh yeah, so Walter Thompson, the zombie guy, and then him in pajamas because of that event. And then the wolf chauffeur from that date I had with Zoe.
Oops, all wizards.
Yep. Okay, well, that was fantastic. This game is, as always, so great, so lovable. And we're gonna call it there. So, thank you guys so much for being here.
That was so enjoyable.
Happy belated anniversary, dear.
Happy first anniversary.
All right, we're gonna go relax and take these for the rest of the night. So I hope you guys have a great day. Tomorrow should be Baldur's Gate 3, so be sure to tune in for that. And we'll see you then.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.